Time to talk figures, yeah, let's begin with Berserk and Jesse, so let the fun spin. Archive figures and those recent pickups, chatting pre-orders, making Mondays way better for us all. The Collection Nexus, yeah! The Collection Nexus, woo! The Collection Nexus, it's here! The Collection Nexus!
Hey everybody, I is here. It is Berserk _69 or just Berserk if we're being less formal. And we are here with another episode of the Collection Nexus. You know, it's hard to get in a different mood after that song. That song just, it pumps you up and you stay pumped. But I'm here, you know, another Monday. And of course, Monday means we get to hang out with I get to hang out with my great friend, Jurassic Jesse.
That's me.
That's you.
Me. What's up, Berserk 69? How you doing?
I know that's, you know, we're on just Berserk level now. You know, you
Berserk?
don't have to say my whole name,
Mr. Berserk.
Mr. Berserk. Mr. Berserk was my father. 6'7".
We got an awesome show tonight. We got a wonderful guest that we haven't had on in a long time. So I'm super excited for that. We got toys.
Incredibly hard to keep track of how many episodes it's been, but you know, he's been here a few times and we've seen it. It's always a pleasure talking to him. You know,
he's
this
been
is like
here since episode 0.
Yes, before we went live.
Bro.
Yeah, no, and of course, you know, we're talking about my Dominican counterpart, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Because you know, so many things in common. It's like you see this guy's like on the East Coast, and like just talking through him all these years, I'm like, we have so much in common. It's like, you know, like a brother from another mother in another area and another. But you know, love this guy to death, and so glad he could, you know, be here with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, you know, I'm talking about good old Koopa Steve. Everybody, welcome.
There he is. It's Koopa.
Hey, is this thing on? Is it on? Hey, what's up, guys?
No, man, I thought you were gonna do that the whole show. Just
I can. Be a whole
you
Muppet.
Do the voice too.
I don't have a voice. This is my voice.
No, we got to get the production value up. So you know, we have animatronics and you know puppeteers in the back. Hashtag goals.
Well, you guys could donate to my OnlyFans, Koopa Steve, for better lighting, as you can see. And yeah, and get a actual Yoshi puppet going. Let's hey, what's up?
Actual animatronic.
Now we're gonna go full Jim Henson Muppets. You know, get a whole team.
I'm more about the like dino DNA. You know, let's get some like
hell yeah
clones. Let's get some real actual dinosaurs up in here that shoots eggs and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think one of me is fine. I don't need a clone. I'm good.
Well, actually, one of me is too much here sometimes.
Right?
Ooh, no. It's just enough. Perfect.
That's what my wife would say, anyways. Yeah. So, Steve, what's up, my man? How you been? It's been a long time.
I have
What's going
been. Yeah, this is great being here for the first time ever, allegedly. You know, it's been a while. Yeah, I've just been moving around, just been working and just trying to catch up with the collection and the Nexus. You know, my check is in the mail. Anyways, basically just out there trying to be more conscious with my collecting and just like I'm now at the curating stage with the collection where I'm over the have to buy everything and just let me buy the stuff that I like at this point. Yeah.
Ooh, like what? What you got going on?
Oh, I am right now. I am trying to circle back and complete my show for Marvel versus Capcom 2 with like now Legends and SHF is like going full all in with the figures, and then Jada just released Strider. I was like, I gotta like complete this shelf now. And then ironically, I kind of abandoned this idea so many times, but at least try to complete like the Super Smash like shelf as well. That's like my two main goals and stuff like that. But there's times where I just want to like sell everything and then go full Lego. I've been enjoying Legos right now, but like I know that's another can of worms I don't want to open, so I'm just gonna like dip my toe in and just like cautiously enjoy it from afar. But I've been enjoying a couple sets here and there and trying to like get back into like building more and stuff like that.
What's the most recent set that you built?
I could show you. It'll give me a minute. I got it on clearance. Was the Fast and Furious cars?
Yes.
Yeah. So like I've been kind of like curious about getting them, but I was just like, well, I haven't got any yet, so I'm not gonna start. But I got the pink car from Too Fast Too Furious. I was
Tokyo
no,
Drift, right?
no. Too Fast Too Furious. Like in the beginning.
That's like 4 or something. 4
no,
or
that's
5.
literally the second movie.
Two. It's two. It's
Oh
two.
shit!
Yeah, the name Too Fast
Not
Too Furious.
It's
Wait, I thought Tokyo Drift was number 2.
No, that's
no,
number
Tokyo
3.
Drift is 3.
Oh man, I need
Yeah.
to
And
refresh
it's number 3, but it's like an alternate timeline that takes place,
You
where-
know the movie rules. The third movie, they have to go to Japan. The Karate Kid, Ninja Turtles, the Fast and Furious. Come on.
Then they go to space and 9 or something, 7.
Almost, 9. Yeah, about to be. Yeah,
that's the rule.
Yeah,
and with this reboot they're gonna time travel.
Yeah, well,
that's what I'm putting. I'm putting my Kelsey bet on the next Fast and Furious having time travel in there. Time heist with cars.
Well, they just need to like just stop playing around. Crossover with G.I. Joe to fight the Decepticons and Jurassic Park. Come on.
There it is.
It sells itself. Come on, guys.
I mean, there was a rumor going around that Jurassic Park and Fast and Furious was going to cross over.
It's a no-brainer, man. What's faster than cars? Dinosaurs. Come on.
I'm so down. Let's go.
Yeah.
No, Legos are cool, man. I have fun building Legos with my kids and building them for myself. I mean, I got a few sets myself that are a lot of fun. It's just, man, they can get pricey real quick.
Yeah.
So like,
no, we have that collector gene in us. Like you're leaning more towards Lego. I'm turning around towards Pokemon cards, but bottom line is there's something that our check is going to every week. So
yeah. Pretty much.
I guess we're just allergic to money. That's it.
I hate money. Can't stand it. I need to spend it.
I have break out in hives, and my wallet it feels too heavy, so I gotta unload it somewhere.
Man. That's been a while since my wallet has felt heavy. That's for sure. Koopa, so we had you around in the very beginning. We were testing this show out, seeing, catching our stride, times and all that stuff. You helped us get this show up and going. That was a lot of fun hanging out with you. It's been 129 episodes now, and we finally got you back. It's been a wild ride, but I definitely wanted to reach out to you and get you back on here because I miss you, man. I don't really get in the Discord too often lately. Have you been jumping in there, saying what up to the crew in there, or what?
Oh yeah, almost every night. It's just
nice.
Yeah, it's business as usual. We got some newcomers, and we got the old veterans there, but I try to keep it consistent. Just try honestly, that's kind of like the highlight of my day, just jumping in there, catching up, and just talking toys.
Yeah,
it's my escape from just the real world at this point, where it's just hey, let's just talk toys and just get catch up on what's going on with the toy news and whatnot.
Yeah, just the important stuff. Like you have to know exactly what the Hound watched that day. If you don't get the Hound movie review, then your whole day is ruined. Your whole night, you can't sleep until Hound tells you what he watched that day.
Everybody loves it. Everybody is just like, Hound, what are you watching today? And we're
Yeah,
living for that.
I watched Spider-Man, and the whole time I was watching it, I was like, I wonder how many Hound pounds this is gonna get.
Oh, you already
And
know.
Yeah.
it
He
got
knows
it got
I
7 hound pounds. 7 hound
Mhm.
pounds.
7.
Only
He knows
7?
I don't like spoilers. I mean, everybody nags on him about that, but like he was telling me the End of Oak Street was a good movie, and I took the family out. And we watched that over the weekend, so
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun. So thanks, Hound, for the recommendation. Of course, I was going to see it anyways, but there was a couple of scenes in there where my wife wanted to cover my son's eyes, but they went hard PG-13 for sure. There was
Yeah.
some gory stuff, but
Those vicious HOA scenes. I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You got it. Did you guys see that movie? I'm just curious.
No,
Haven't
I
watched it
I hate suburbia and I hate dinosaurs. No.
yet. Oh, what? Who hates dinosaurs? Nobody
Come
hates dinosaurs.
on.
I'm like, I was
Come
like,
on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on.
let me. I'm over here trying to stop him from hitting the eject button, the
Right?
remove from
No,
stream.
he's kidding.
Yeah, I'm looking for that ejectocito because no, I've been meaning to go. I'm just been so because I'm working nights again. I've been so busy like to
Mm,
catch a movie. I might catch it
yeah.
soon in the weekend. I was thinking about taking the kids, but I heard like it gets kind of like intense.
Yeah, I mean, my kids are fine, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it was still a fun movie. There was a scene in it was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that was coming, but it came and there it is. So, but anyways, you guys, I want to say what up to the chat real quick. What do you say, Ronald?
Let's do it.
Let's go. We got
Hey.
Eddie Rodriguez in the house. He's saying, "Good evening, fellas. What is up?" We got John L. returning once again. How you doing, John? Saying hi. We got the Wrestling Hound. Woo!
No,
he's saying,
Good job.
time. I thought we were gonna get a woo, but
All right, do we start the countdown? 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Woo!
there you go, Hound. We got a spammer, I believe. What's up,
Uh-oh.
spammer? And then we also have Doombot 9000 saying what up. How you doing, Doombot? It's so cool seeing these guys. Like, I jump around in different YouTube channels and get in the chat and stuff. Seeing all these guys saying what up. And
Mm,
it's just fun seeing them jump into my chat. So it's like, what's up, Rick Jones? How you
what's
doing?
up?
Then you gotta meet some new people like Jukebox
Yeah.
Hero, who we had a few episodes ago. Great
Yeah.
guy, and it was a pleasure being able to talk to him.
Heck yeah,
Maybe
man.
another one we went long, right?
What's that?
It's another episode that went longer than
Yeah, I did go
we
long.
usually go. Like, yeah, I know we say
But,
like, yeah, it'll take about this long, but if the conversation's going, we try not to stop it, and it kept going.
I mean, it was fun. It was just
It's always
toys
fun,
and
man. You
hanging out.
know how to pick them.
Yeah, Jukebox Hero, what's up? We got the one fist in the house. He was yeah, there it is. He was a special co-host the other episode. That was a lot of fun. How you doing?
Always a
Welcome,
pleasure.
welcome. And of course, Diggs Figs is in the house saying, "What up, fellas? How you doing, Diggs?" Welcome,
Mhm.
everybody. I'll say what up to everybody that joins in the future. But for now, we want to get to know Koopa Steve a little bit better. We want to talk to him and see how he's doing. You just said like you've been working a lot, not a lot of time for things these days. You moved. Are you excited to get your collection up and running? Get all your Lego sets and your figures all up on the wall.
No, I hate it. I hate moving. I hate it with a passion. It's bittersweet. I'm rambling. It's bittersweet because I'm packing everything, and I know the mountain I have to climb is the figures, and it's just like packing up the collection. A lot of the stuff all my furniture is being occupied by like figures and like shelves and desk and whatnot. So I gotta like clear that out, and I start to appreciate my figures more because like not only am I like, oh yeah, I forgot how fun this figure is, and just moving in and pack and messing with it, and I was like, okay, into the box you go, and I won't see you until like a couple of days. And then it's kind of like yeah, the bitter part is like I gotta like box them away, and then like just knowing it's like what I used to see every day on my shelf, it's now like it's kind of weird seeing my bookshelves empty now. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm like going through my collection one by one and actually having to remind myself like, hey, this needs to be going away because I just been enjoying it. Like I will stop myself, sit down, I'll mess with some SHF figures, some like Jax figures, or like whatever, even McFarlane figures. Like I just like, oh yeah, this is actually pretty cool to mess with. Or I forgot like I had this figure, and just like start enjoying it again.
Yeah.
But I'm really definitely trying to appreciate the collection more. And then I was just like, okay, there's a lot of figures that were like, I will admit are in tubs and bins that I didn't realize I had. Like, you know what, this guy deserves like the shelf treatment, and I gotta like show him off more.
Yeah.
So hopefully with the new place, I'm trying to like have more space to curate and like show off figures and whatnot.
Ditto, man. I'm looking forward to that too. I mean, the downside is definitely like packing and doing it, moving. It's a lot, but
Yeah.
the upside is you get to kind of purge and like, yes, I appreciate this figure, but also like this one is I could probably get rid of that one. And then you get
Yeah.
the dust as well, clean dust, and then set up once you get the new setup, make it how you want it. It's just the icing on the cake. You're like, it's done finally, but it's a grueling process for sure.
Yeah. And I'm trying to like um be more mindful with like there's certain figures I can't just put in a box. So it was just like, oh no, I gotta like actually put this like in bubble wrap, or like I'll put this
Yeah.
like be more careful with like how delicate it could be. And then yeah, like a fresh start is always a good thing.
Yeah,
So like
Eddie.
now when I unbox stuff, I could like actually see like you said purging, just be like, I already did the first wave of the purge where they make the cut. And then hopefully at the second wave, we're like, okay, what I'm gonna display, and then what I'm gonna like keep nearby, or just like what's gonna be donated or sold off.
Yeah, man. I donate figures too. The more value ones I'll sell off, but there hasn't been a lot of purging lately on my end, but it's coming because I'm also going to be moving later in the year. So
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to it, but it is what it is. But yeah, you find a new appreciation for the older figures that have just been collecting dust for a while, and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot I had that. What about you, Ronald? Do you ever do that? Do you ever go like, oh yeah, I forgot I had this figure?
Ah, unlike you guys, I am not planning on moving anytime soon. So it's like
Oh,
I've told everybody, like, below eye level, below the camera frame, like it's a mess. It's a pile of boxes, and I don't. I'm pretty sure I don't know like 80% of what's in there. Yeah, so that's always a nice surprise.
Well, Koopa, you're going through the move right now. So do you
yeah.
have any like tips for non-breakage or maybe sorting or anything?
Bubble wrap comes a long way.
Yeah, it does.
Definitely get containers and like label whatever like
Label.
accessories go with what. I
Mm,
realized I found like I found a bunch of like accessories for with this figure and stuff like that, and I try to like put it in the Ziploc bag and label it, just be like, this is this figure accessories, and then I'll try to pack it with the figure so it doesn't get lost in the
mm,
sauce of all this craziness. I definitely like started like, okay, I started packing my shelves rather than just like put dumping all the figures. So if I have a shelf of just X-Men like figures, I just put them on all in one box. Those are the
mm,
X-Men figures. I did to
yeah.
the Spider-Mans, any like anime figures, just like whatever the collection I display. I try to keep it contained on that one box, be it big
Mm.
or small, and
That's a
just
good.
label it.
Yeah, that's some
So
good
that
advice. Yeah.
yeah. I've been moving around so often that I have it down to a science where it's just like I have a system at this point. But yeah, just like the shelves, just like pack whatever the shelves and stuff like that. And then if you have any old boxes, especially for import figures, those come in handy for like keeping everything like
Mm-hmm.
kind of like contained and everything.
Yeah.
Other than that, Ziploc bags. If you're gonna buy Ziploc bags, go to the dollar store, Dollar Tree, or Dollar General. They have like for cheap, especially for accessories.
Mm.
Get containers like I know Ross have like these like craft containers. You like any guns, miscellaneous hands, and stuff like that. You could just put them all packed in that one container, and it just saves a lot of like space.
Smart.
I did that for like my Power Rangers and like my Spider-Man. I just have a container just Spider-Man heads and hands, one just Power Ranger hands, heads, and accessories, just anything basically that will keep it all contained. And if you do model kits, if you have like saved any of the boxes, put the model in the boxes. So it's kind of like, oh, you know what kit is in there, and then you kind of like have it shelved away and like it's secure in the box because model kits are fragile as heck. Yeah. Almost cursed.
Yeah, it's all right. We're not monetized.
Well, fuck this.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man. No, it's just a time-consuming process all around.
Yeah.
But yeah, once you're all done and all set up, it's good. But like, I got a whole box full of accessories just thrown in a Ziploc bag, and like, I know sometimes I label them, but I know that like that accessory goes to that figure. But that's a good time to also like when you're redisplaying to go through those accessories and be like, let me change the pose up or give them a different weapon or something. That's kind of what I do during the process. But yeah, I wish you the best of luck because it is a grueling process nonetheless. And yeah, good luck. So once you've gone through, since you're doing this currently, did you count your figures? Like, do you have a count of like how many total figures you own?
Part of my French, but fuck no. What is wrong with you? Like, I feel like the moment I start counting and itemize my figure, I am just gonna go into a corner and cry and just think about like what could have been. Just because the like I know what I spent and I'm aware that it's this collection is like it could be worth like more, especially like how much money I spent into it. But I feel like I am trying to be more mindful about it in terms of like it's not about the quantity but the quality of like the figure and just like what it's like what do I get out of it basically, like how does it spark joy if you are any Marie Kondo fans. But no, it's just basically every time I see a box of figures, like now I'm packing everything, I am tempted to count, but I know it's just gonna make me miserable. And I just say, you know what? This whole box of figure counts as one, and that's good enough, you know?
Oh, there it is. Or you could be instead of like depressed about how many figures you have, you could be prideful and be like, I did it. I collected. Yes.
I have no pride in collecting the whole My Little Pony line. I have no pride. No, I'm joking. No, that was
how many Koopa Yoshi figures do you own?
Oh, two, ironically.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. I have the regular Yoshi and this blue one. What I from the Mario line, the one I like actively try to get as many of is the dry bones. So the dry bones are basically the skeleton Koopa troopers.
Yeah.
Every time I see one in the store, I was like, I just gotta, yeah, I'm picking that up. Since I think at this point I've had to stop myself because there was a rack of just like straight dry bones, and I was like, I'm gonna be bankrupt. I can't. So as of now, I think I have like 5 of them,
Okay.
Yeah, like I stopped at 5 because I was
Decent.
just like this. Like after 4, I was like, okay, this is getting too much. And then I got a 5th one. I was like, okay, I think I need to stop. And then when the 6th one came up, I'm gonna try to stop on the 7th. And then I put the whole 8 collection by the 9, and then by 24, I'll be fine.
We got Gibbs in the house. He's saying that's the sickness talking.
Oh no.
It's
It's
talking
On a
about
it's
on a
not
what is
sick. It's
it?
battalion
just
is how
terminal.
many? 40-ish in a battalion? Like you need at least
Yeah,
a battalion.
there you
So
go.
Oh well, no. I need a what was it? An army? What is
Yeah,
it, a squadron?
squadron.
Whatever is a small country. I need that. Yeah.
I'm curious, chat. What do you guys army build or squadron or anything? Um, I'm definitely a dinosaur guy, so yeah, I've got quite a multiples of those. But yeah, we got amateur hour jumping in saying, "Hey guys, what's up? Got to head to bed, catch the replay. All right, dude. Thanks for stopping in.
You're gonna
Appreciate
miss
it."
the strip show.
The Nexus After Dark. It's all right. I know it's late for you, Koopa, as well. So I'm gonna keep the ball rolling here. Ronald, do you want to jump into his Instagram profile and show the people what Koopa Steve is all about on Instagram?
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, we don't have to if you don't
No, no,
want
no, 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 no. I'm what you call it? Narcissistic. Go for it. I'm fine.
to. You don't
that's
really
all right. Like
post too often on your page, but you definitely I see you in the chats and stuff like that,
Mhm.
um, liking posts and whatnot. So your page is basically your toys, right?
Yeah, I try to have it. Um, so I do toy photography. I kind of follow with the ACBA crew, and like
Oh
that's
yeah.
what got me into like collecting again. Just I've always loved toy photography when it was like Gundams when I was a kid. Like there was like a whole scene of like people making dioramas and models of the like kits, and then when like around the pandemic I started seeing like uh ACBA stuff on Instagram, and I just kind of like fell down the rabbit hole, and then I found, I got found a new love with my collection where I was just had like figures from when I was a kid, like here and there, stuff like that. But it was like, oh yeah, I remember loving Spider-Man, I remember loving Batman,
Hmm.
and just like all this stuff that like just kind of like is my core memories and essence, and then just kind of like, oh yeah, I would love to do a scene and just have these ideas. So I haven't been posting often, but like I will try to post more when I have like a spark of
Time.
inspiration.
Mm.
Cause
Yeah.
I used to post just like action shots. I try to like keep it consistent or post or like anything that's like as like the newest like figure or stuff like that. And then I realized that when I didn't get to the idea, it would basically like somebody else would do it. And then
Ah.
but like it's also like when I see that, I lose the inspiration. I was just like, this is what I
Oh.
want to see.
Oh.
And I saw it and I love it. And then that's
Yeah.
like gives me a new appreciation with the community. But it
Yeah,
also
man.
made me reform like how I do my photos, because it's just like, okay, if everybody's doing what I want to see, what are some things that nobody is doing that I want to see?
Mm.
So I try to like reframe my creativity. It was just like, well, nobody's gonna do this shot, or
Yeah.
just basically nobody's gonna use this figure, or like, you know what, I haven't seen anybody photograph this figure, or it's been a while since
Yeah.
like this figure's been out. Like, let me show it some love.
Yeah.
So I try to like be more creative in terms of like I will get a figure and what sparks like any inspiration, or just like I will get an idea and it's just like I'll drop everything, plan it out, and try to like get a shot in. Um, I've been mostly active for October. A lot of these photos are
Mm.
done for October. That's the ACBA uh event on every October where we have like a bunch of prompts to shoot. It's created by Poncheesy, And yeah, it's super cool, super supportive of the community, where like we help each other out, we show each other shots and ideas, and then everybody has the same list of prompts, and super cool to see what everybody comes up with the prompts. Like, like there'll be like ones with memes, ones with like covers, like recreation of covers. There's like a whole bunch of like a whole bunch of ideas just being spread out, and then we all had
Mhm.
the same kind of like keywords to follow the idea, and it's like super creative.
Yeah.
So
We've had Hello There Toys on here, Dom.
mhm.
He posts every single October, and it's impressive because there's 31 days, and that's 31
Yeah.
pictures you got to set up for. It's a little too much for me. I'll maybe put in like one or two, but like there's no way I'm gonna do all of that.
Yeah.
Um, Earlier I was just asking the chat if they army build or whatever. Gibbs says he's one and done.
Mm,
The best quality. I don't need multiples. I feel you on that. So would you consider army building? Like I got a bunch of Spider-Man, right? But they're
mm.
different Spider-Man. There's different companies, different Spider-Man versions. Would you consider that army building?
Oh
I don't know.
yeah. Yeah. It's this
Yeah,
definitely army building, because like I have ninjas basically, but I have like different
different
uh
kinds, different
yes.
companies. Yeah.
Yeah, and but like they're like I try to have like the red ninjas because of the hand, and then like
Oh yeah,
there's like a lot of companies doing red ninjas, and
yeah.
this was like I realized I have red ninjas from Legends, ninjas from GI Joe, from independent lines, and it's just
Hmm.
like oh, this is actually pretty diverse, but they're
Yeah,
still a unit in a way.
yeah. You
But
can
like
never have too many ninjas, neither.
yeah,
Like like
'cause, like,
stormtroopers.
exactly, that's my next thing, like stormtroopers. You have like the different
Like pigs.
commanders, stormtroopers and Spideys, of course.
Yeah.
Like the Spider Verse made people should realize, like, you know what, this Spider Man is different from this Spider Man because be a
Yeah.
different universe. So like it's like an
Ooh,
excuse to
that's
show
right.
the connection in the
Yeah,
collection,
no,
and it
then
counts as army building.
yeah, like
What's up,
snowtroopers. Like
KJ?
you also need snow troopers. You need pilots.
Mhm.
You need, you know, dark troopers, and the list just goes on and on. And every single time there's new media dropping, there's a new trooper that we have to collect.
Right. Yeah, Rick
Uh,
Jones is saying stormtroopers, clones, lizard men, and skeletons. Ronald, skeletons.
I do have a rule for army building though. So
Oh, what is
I
it?
I try to not go past 6. There's certain like obviously exceptions if like stormtroopers and ninjas, but like if it's like the same character, like the same stormtrooper, I try to like keep it with between 4 and 6
Mm,
if I have to army build them. If it's like just like army grunts, like they're like GI Joe and stuff like that, I
mhm.
try to keep it like 3 to 4. I know the tracksuit mafia, like that's technically like they could be an art like a gang. I try to keep
Yeah.
that like as low as possible, just because it's when I'm doing my like any photography, I try not to clog up the frame with like a bunch of characters, only unless it's like it calls for it. Um, but typically, like I try to keep it contained, where it's just like I'm not having a whole bin of figures that it goes like out of control. Yeah, these are the dry bones. So
Yeah.
I had like, this is a perfect example. Originally I had like a whole bunch of them, my whole collection there, and I realized like at that point you don't see Mario in the background, so I try to like keep it contained. Okay, let me do 2 and create an illusion of there's more than, obviously more than one, there's 2, but like just how can I convey an idea that there's gonna be more, or there's gonna be like an army, and it's just like, oh, they're coming up from the ground. So you see one up and you see the one in the back coming up. You're thinking, oh, there's probably more to follow. Like kind of the rule of zombies, they just travel in hordes. But it's like with army building, that's just my rule of thumb. Just
Yeah.
try to keep it to 4, and
Keep it
then
contained. Yeah.
yeah. And if you see a whole let's say you see a whole like wave or a whole like a bunch of army builders in store, I always leave like one or two behind. Like I try not to get,
Nice.
because I don't want to be the guy who's just like, oh, a bunch of GI Joes, and I take them all. It's like I feel bad. And so I try to leave at least a couple behind that like I don't need to get everything right now. If I
Yeah.
see it in another store, I'll grab it in another store.
Dude, honestly though, like nowadays, it's hard. It's hard to army build with like a $30 GI Joe price tag. It's like,
Oh
man,
yeah.
I can't do it. But to this picture though, I love this. I do love this picture. I'm glad you pulled this one up, Ronald, because I like your lighting. It's telling a story. You know, like either Mario just wrecked these fools and he's off to the golden box, you know, to get
Hmm.
his reward or whatever, or like he's off the box and they're like coming up out of the ground, coming after him, and it just gets you thinking and wanting to play Mario. Like, and now I want to go play, you know.
Mm.
But yeah, this looks like super fun. I couldn't help but notice you also have a lot of Lego pictures, um, anime pictures. So just like basically like anything that inspires you, right? Like, are you like playing that game that day and you're like, hey, you know what? I think I want to take a picture of this Mega Man or whatever, you know, because you just played it. Do you ever do that?
No, the opposite. I don't have like time to play
The
as
opposite.
often. Yeah,
Me
so like
too, man.
it's like I feel like I'm more creative with October because it just comes with the prompts and then like okay, I'm more of like word association. The first thing I think of with the prompt is like okay, I have to do this shot. And yeah, like with the Lego shots, it was ironically Pancheezy who got me like into the Lego shots. Pancheezy and Plastic Predicaments. He used to do a whole bunch of Lego shots, and then I uh like Pancheezy did a shot with Spider-Man, and he did it so creatively where he kind of disassembled the Lego, where he
Mm.
used the legs and posed it in a way where it looked like he was bending his knees while he was like posing. And it was just like that's so ingenious, and it made me want to like start shooting Legos. And I was just like, this is like it made me rethink of like how to like photograph Legos
Yeah.
and like how like photogenic they can be and how fun they can
Mhm.
be, because you could use play sets like this is
Yeah.
like the Spider-Man play sets, and that's like basically a dial.
Right.
And it's also like kind of like it has an element of the two halves where it's just like this is like an awesome like Batman like shot, but it's also goofy because it's Lego. So it's like I like the juxtaposition where it's just like you can have something like dynamic, you have something serious or epic, but it's also fun because like in the end of the day you just hear those blocks connecting, or like you ever play the Lego games, you can
Yeah.
hear
Uh-huh.
like the when you're the chick like you hear that.
Yeah.
But like
Oh,
I just try to be like more creative with Lego, and I've been like also trying to see more Lego photography. Like I've went like down a rabbit hole with Lego photography as well.
yeah. I look at this picture and like I've seen the Batman movie with my kids so many times that like that song comes to my head, you know, and he's like, "Who's the greatest Batman?" He's
Yeah,
got a 9-pack, you know. That's what I think of when I see this.
that's actually the Batman movie, Batman.
Yeah,
I feel like
looks
that's
like
like
it. Yeah.
that's the best one. Because like this face is it's like that rock and roll face, like he's like yeah, but like it looks like he's kind of being serious there.
Rick Jones has been talking about Godzilla's. Dude, like army built Godzillas,
Hmm.
man. I've seen huge collections of Godzillas, and plus it's like basically a dinosaur, so you know that's bonus points for sure. So
Yeah.
yeah, keep it going.
I feel like
What's your
oh, sorry. I feel like I'm contradicting myself because in the beginning I was just like, "Yeah, I'm all about quality, not quantity." And then I'm like, "Okay, the tips to army building: you got to get 30 of this, and then you get 40 later, and pre-order 60
well?
later."
I mean, there's a time though, like where like the property's hot, you know, and like
Mm,
you know, like the new Star Wars movie came out or whatever, and they're like, oh, you know, I'm gonna army build some of these specific troopers to recreate the scene in the movie or something like that. So like,
hmm.
there's always that too. Like the hype kind of gets you. Um, like I've done that where I've done that and I've taken the shot or whatever, and then I'm like, oh, I don't need 6 stormtroopers and throw them on eBay or whatever. But there's always that hype as well. But like there is a like I literally picked up a couple of these mutadons the other day because they got me because they had different wings, so you got like the outstretched wings and then you got the relaxed wings, and plus these guys are just like, they're just fun. So I bought 2 of them. Am I going to get more in the future? Maybe, but these would be fun to have, like, a whole swarm of these guys chasing the humans. So, I mean, but it's also the hype too, is because it's like the movie was fresh and these just came out. And like,
Yeah.
But there's also that road, that path of, I need to be responsible as well.
Yeah.
There's other shit.
I was like that with the plunderlings. Like I remember I had like a whole, and then like at that point I was just like, well, am I gonna get like an army of the same guys, as fun as it is? But
Which
like
one?
I got the regular one, and then I got the drench ones, and I want to backtrack on the plunder frogs. But
oh, those are cool.
Yeah,
I want to get one of those. I don't have one of those yet.
Yes, but I want to get like at least one of each. At least like it has like be diverse, and it's just more fun. But like it like you said, like there's like 2 different versions. My thing is like I would probably try to get like one of each of like the versions, so like I could enjoy it more. But that's also like my rule of like army building, where it's just like once you get to 4, like you feel like this is good enough. When you get to like 8, you just kind of want to purge everything and just like you want to sell it. So I feel like it's like a good balance at that point.
Yeah, for real. Well, we did talk about your Instagram profile. Actually, Ronald, can you pull that up? Can you pull up his Instagram profile one last time? Let's show the chat where to go. What is it? Type in at Koopa_Steve is where we can find you. Allegedly. So
I might change it tomorrow. No, it's at Koopa_Steve at Instagram. You could search Koopa Steve. I'm pretty sure there's another guy, but I'm the one with the Yoshi on the profile picture.
Yeah, the Yoshi that looks like he's had one too many. Like
one too many.
Hey man, it's been a rough week. No, but I try to keep it contained to like figures and just like toy photography. And I will often try to. I'm getting into reels now because that's what the kids are doing these days. But I just did like this recent reel with the hand posing the Pokemon figure.
I saw that challenge, right? Like the 5-figure challenge in your hand.
Is that a challenge? Because like I just like did it because I was like, yes, I got the whole squad, and then I was like, I wanted to post it together, and I was like, you know what would be insane if I could just hold it all in one hand. And I thought it was a joke, and then I realized like, holy crap, I could hold them all in one hand. And then like I just did a quick video because like nobody's gonna believe this, and then fuck it, I just posted it.
There it is. And it's Pokemon, Ronald. So there you go.
Oh yeah.
Bonus points.
I know.
Right?
I'm like, well, where'd you get the Venusaur? Did Jada make, not Jada?
Is it Jax? Right?
Yeah. No, it was Jax. Yeah.
SH Figure Arts.
So
Jazzwares. I think it's Jazzwares. Isn't
Jazzwares?
Is it Jazzwares? Yeah, I think it's Jazzwares.
Did Jazzwares do the Venusaur already? Because
no, that's the Venusaur is old.
Oh, okay.
So they do everyone needs a Guardians of the Army shelf. Hell yeah, Doomba. No, the Venusaur is old. They before the select line, they did like this epic line where they had Gyarados and Dragonite, like the bigger Pokemons, and Venusaur was I believe one of the first ones. He was one of like the early ones. So I had him in the collection with like the Jazzwares, Blastoise, and Charizard, and he was always huge. So when the select did Charizard, actually this guy right here, like I was like, it matched up so perfectly that I was just like, oh, I'm just waiting on Blastoise, and Blastoise took forever, but I had my my hopes up that they were gonna get to him, and then it would just match up with the Venusaur, and gratefully so. They released that Venusaur a bunch of times with like evolution packs. So
Yeah.
it'll be like evolution pack with like Ivysaur and Bulbasaur. And then they did like a multi-pack where they did the smaller Charizard and Blastoise with the action features with that Venusaur. And it's super like unbalanced because that Venusaur again is super huge, but that's the only one
Huge.
they have. Like I think that's the only Venusaur they've ever made with Jazzwares.
Like, yeah, no, it
So
doesn't lend itself to articulation on it. It's like,
Yeah,
doesn't
what's
look
he
like it.
doing? Like, he's doing his best right there.
yeah, he's doing his best. Okay, he's
Uh,
trying, but
Is
it's
that
Koopa.
the Figma? Is that Figma red? Or
yes, that is the Figma Red.
I love how even though different lines, like they still they scale pretty well together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, who's your Pokemon? Which one's yours?
I mean,
Like,
all of them. Wait, I gotta catch them all. What are you talking about?
yeah,
We were just talking about army building. Come on,
that's
no,
right.
no, my starter, my favorite starter.
Your favorite, yeah.
I think we've talked about this before, Ronald, where it's just like Cyndaquil, and I know Ronald was a Totodile guy.
Oh yeah.
It's okay, I forgive you. But my game was I started with red and blue with my brother, but like gold was like the first game where I just like fell in love with Pokemon. Because I played red and blue with my brother because he wanted to collect all, like he wanted to complete the game, so I was just catching them for him. But gold was the one where I actually played the full story completely. And my guy like I picked was Cyndaquil. So like Cyndaquil was my go-to. And then I just love that line. Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion. I know Typhlosion got some heat recently. Justice for Typhlosion. But other than that, yeah, it was like a scandal with like the Pokemon company. They did some like I don't know, they did some like weird Me Too shit with Typhlosion, but that's another story.
Typhlosion got me too. How do you?
Don't look it up, please. Don't look. But it's also like yeah, that was like my favorite Typhlosion. So like that's like the second generation. Well, the first generation it has to be Squirtle. I love Charizard and I love like basically Pikachu as a kid, but Squirtle was actually my first figure that my brother got me. Yeah, so I always have a
There
special
we
heart
go.
for like the Squirtle and Blastoise line.
Mm. Awesome. Well, speaking of first figures, maybe archive figures, what have you. Do you want to get into it, Ronald? Do you want to talk about some
Nice.
Archive Figure of the Week!
Oh my god.
Let's
doing this.
go.
We're live.
Nice transition.
Right.
Nice transition. 10 out of 10. With transition
10 out of
again.
10.
We're talking
Yeah.
about some older figures, maybe some dusty figures, I don't know, but still some figures that we find fascinating or enjoyable on our shelf. So let's do it. Let's talk about some older figures. Ronald, you want to go first?
Not really, but let's do it. I don't
Yeah,
mind.
let's go.
Kick it off. Let's see what you got.
Okay, who do we got here? This is probably a continuation from my pre-order of last week. Sometimes when something you haven't talked about or done in a bit, it comes up and it's right in the forefront of your mind, and it just makes you think back of all the stuff. Of course, my pre-order
Sure.
last week was that Jonesy Hot Toy figure, which is a combination that I did not think
Right,
was
right.
ever going to happen. It seems so far out there. I'm like, Fortnite with Hot Toys.
They look good though.
It looked good. It looked, it was limited, which also strikes my collector thing. It's like, oh, they're only gonna make this many. I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta be one of the 3,000 people that gets
Gotta
it.
buy it.
But it also made me think back of all the other figures that I've released. It's passed by a few hands. Jazzwares made a bunch of different figures, but also Hasbro. And I think out of all the ones that Hasbro released, this one has to be one of my
Oh,
favorites.
Pancake.
Man cake, yes.
Yeah, got it.
Yes, I love when they like look at it. It's a flapjack guy. It's a pancake person with a butter bandolier. Like, because they make some designs that are like, okay, that design there is toyetic,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but it's much easier for them to make a character, drop them on the game than it is for somebody to design the figure and get them to make it and then bring it over and you know get it in figure form. So
Mhm.
there's so many designs that I wish they made into figures, but this one, the fact that they actually got it into our hands, and of course, all that cool Hasbro, you know, polish. It's almost like they've been doing this for a while. Of
Yeah,
course,
all
you got the
pinless.
pinless, dice swivels, a bunch of accessories. I think this one was a deluxe type figure. It came with like a cannon. Of course, it has his double shooters, and like
Wow.
it's a pickaxe, but it's essentially a gun with a short stack at the end. And of course,
Um,
it had alternate heads. It had ones without the hat or the mustache. But
oh, did
come
they?
on, if he
I
has a
didn't.
hat and a mustache, just
I'm with Cannibal on this one. He says he's late, but he almost got that one, Ronald.
oh, you
Mhm.
should
Why
have
didn't
got it.
you?
It's definitely like who else is making a pancake guy? Like,
I know, right?
if you don't have a pancake guy in your
Nobody.
collection, then this is the number one pancake guy to get.
I
So
think
just as a general rule
Cannibals.
of thumb, if you're going to a club show or a bar show, like
Or
if you
Denny's.
go into like a if you're gonna go see a punk band play, don't wear a cowboy hat and stand in front of the stage because that just makes you a douchebag.
Yeah.
And I'm just randomly saying that. I'm not pointing anybody out that I met over the weekend, but you know maybe
I
Beef. Beef.
maybe if you're already 6 feet, like you have be considerate of the people behind you that aren't they're a little more height compromise, and don't wear a hat because
told you it's my concert hat. Jeez.
John L's
my
jumping in. He
concert
says,
is
"What is he supposed to be?"
he is a cowboy bounty hunter made out of pancakes.
Yeah.
Like and that's it. Yeah, no, these I can't even say like, oh yeah, no, play the video game because it does not do the best. It you really have to be invested to figure out what the story of Fortnite is.
Is there a story? I
I
That's what I was
didn't
believe
even know
there
wondering.
that.
is.
He has a
There's
story
a
arc.
0 point, and it has the Rock,
What?
and
Didn't know that.
yeah, the Rock is part of it because he's part of everything.
Mm. The
But
the
whatever, they find
wait,
random ways, and Sonic is in there too now for some reason.
the
I saw
Rock as
that.
in the wrestler?
The Rock as in the
Yeah,
wrestler, yes.
they have everybody in Fortnite these days. It's
Oh my
insane.
god. I
How
vaguely
back in the
remember
day,
that.
like you don't make it unless Weird Al makes a parody song of you. Like the modern equivalent to that is like you haven't made it in show business unless you're in Fortnite.
Mm.
Jukebox Hero being true to his name here, playing the
Pancakes.
song. Yep, there you go, Ronald. So I know that
Also,
this
waffle
isn't.
guy myself though, but
Ooh,
How can you say you're a waffle guy in front of man cakes? How
yeah,
dare you?
yeah, you're holding a pancake guy, Ronald. Show some respect. Um, I know
they're
that
really my pleasure.
the Hasbro Fortnite figures aren't too old, but it was a good
Yeah,
run. They made some
Yeah.
fun figures. I kind of wish that they kept going on some
exactly.
other characters, especially like licensed ones. Like, I know that NECA's doing Fortnite figures, but like I think Hasbro would have had fun with like, Batman and you know whatever like licensed
They could have
stuff.
done some weird
Well,
stuff.
I was hoping they did like crossovers because they did around that time they had the X-Men and the G.I. Joe.
Oh
And
yeah, dude.
I remember the
Yeah.
first Fortnite figure they did was Snake Eyes. So I'm thinking, oh, the Fortnite line is gonna be like what NECA's doing,
Oh
which is
right.
crossovers. Like that's genius. They have the license. They have like the different lines. They could do X-Men Fortnite. They could do Iron Man. They could do Star Wars. They just have like a bunch of like licenses that they could cross over Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love the original characters like the Meowscles and the Man Cake, and then I like my favorite of the line was Lynx. She's like a Catwoman like type character, but like it was just like, man, like I felt like that line dropped the ball with those crossovers, especially now that NECA is like showing us it could be done with like the TMNT stuff, and then hopefully they do like more other crossover stuff. The Michael Myers one, it was just like what I always want to know. I want to be like behind closed doors to like know like what was the ideas and what was like the hurdles that Hasbro had to go through with the lines and stuff like that.
Yeah, like Hasbro has, if they had the Fortnite license and the Marvel license, like they had some specific skins that were just for Fortnite, and they asked them straight up at one of the cons, like, "Hey, can you make the 0-point Spider-Man skin?" And it was a hard no.
Well, that was also the thing. Those skins looked way, I dare say, it looked way like better than some of like the designs. Like I remember they did a Rogue, and it was like kind of a balance of like the classic and the modern. And they did Cyclops, and they did like a whole bunch of like other figures, where it's just like, or no, other like skins. Like it was like, man, this would be great as a figure.
Their Colossus was legit. It was good.
And then like it was like, oh well, they could have done it with the Gamerverse line, like kind of like do it with Rivals now, and then like the Marvel versus Capcom. What am I looking at? Is that his grill marks?
It's his cakes.
I'm looking at his skillet.
Man cakes. That's
why am I looking at his griddle right now, dog? What's going on?
We're getting into the After Dark segment of the show. So Steve.
It came with a sausage and 2 eggs, apparently.
Ronald actually does have the sausage or wiener figure from Fortnite. He loves showing that thing off.
Where's my wiener? Looking for my wiener.
For his wiener. I got the chicken one.
Oh, I got it too.
Yeah, that one
was a great figure. It's like, dude, they made good. I don't know.
The chicken mech one is so awesome because I kind of want to because me and Ronald are JoJo fans. I kind of want to make that as a stand and make like Colonel Sanders. And then like that's the stand.
Last week you had your wiener in Robo Skull, so I don't know if he's
probably still in there.
Oh,
all right.
So
hope it didn't hurt.
I'll go next. So Koopa, do you have any Fortnite figures? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I have a couple. I have
Snake Eyes.
No, I didn't have the Snake Eyes because at that point I was waiting for like the G.I. Joe line to make the Snake Eyes I wanted, like the classic one. But I have the McFarlane Fortnite ones, like characters. I wish I could show them off. They're all packed away. I just
good.
I had the McFarlane ones. They had like a lizard and like a bunny rabbit that looked like kind of like Darnie Darko vibes, but more twisted. I had the Jax one or the Jazzwares one.
Yeah,
that was my
Jazzwares did it, huh?
Yeah, that was my favorite one because it was just like they gave like so much accessories and they did face plates. And before we was just like
the Peely, that's right.
Yeah,
Peely had like face plates.
The Peely, the Jonesy, they had like a bunch of like unique characters. Like they had like different face plates, and it was just like that kind of like brought in a conversation in the community to like, hey, how come these other lines can't do this? Like it's possible. There's face plates for the same price as the Legends and the Black Series. Jazzwares is doing like a whole bunch of face plates, a bunch of like accessories and stuff like that. And it was a great line, and it was one where it's just like it caught you by surprise because they never really advertised it. It was just in store, and when you saw it in store, it was like, oh crap, like it's like I don't have this one, so you should start picking it up.
Let's
and then I got
did you find it? Oh, there it is.
We gotta
Always-
censor that. We gotta pixelate it. Like,
He's always showing off his wiener, dude. It's crazy. I'm actually surprised you lost your wiener for a second.
oh my god.
But yeah, no, there's they did Alien not too long ago, and
Yeah.
dude, that alien looked freaking cool. Even though it was like kind of cartoony and like smooth
Yeah.
edges and stuff, I would have loved an Alien Fortnite. Like even Ripley, and they did a few different characters. But yeah, enough Fortnite. It's a lot of fun. That line should have kept going. I thought it was really
Yeah.
cool, but I'm glad we got what we got when we did. But yeah, no, I'm gonna kick off my archive figure of the week with an old cult classic from NECA. It's the Shaun of the Dead cult classic.
Oh,
Shaun from Shaun of the Dead.
there's
I mean, it's basically a statue. Yeah, his arms move, his waist, head, but that's about it. He just looks
Mhm.
cool on the stand. Oh, you can take the record out because they're throwing the records at the zombies.
Did they ever do the zombies with the Shaun of the Dead?
So I know you can get a 2-pack with
Mhm.
his buddy
It was like
Ed,
Ed, right?
I believe. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was zombified. I never actually saw that ever. So I
Really?
don't really know if it ever exists, but I've seen pictures of it where
Mm.
he's like a zombified Ed. But I know it's out there, but I've never seen it with my own two eyes. But I did get the cult classic of Sean. He's got his cricket bat and his flowers that he was taking to his mom,
Mhm.
but his girlfriend ended up with him, But um, I don't know what year it is. Let me see here.
I think that's definitely early 2000s, but like
2006. That's what it
I
says.
was gonna say 7.
2006. There it is. So I mean, I would love NECA to take another crack at like Shaun of the Dead stuff.
Mhm.
Like give us another Shaun, Ed, definitely some zombies. Just give
Mhm.
us like a horde of zombies. But like an ultimate form of Shaun of the Dead would be awesome. But I do love how they, the old cult classics come with the bases. There's just displayability with it, and I love that type of stuff. What they did back in the day, but yeah, he's cool. A good shelf piece and just a fun movie to watch too. So if you guys have never seen Shaun of the Dead, definitely watch it. It's a lot of fun. What about
That's
you, Ronald?
Still
Did you
holds up.
see?
Love the movie.
Okay,
I love
yeah.
that movie. Yeah, no, especially watching it multiple times, you see how the great filmmaker. But gives us bring up a good point. There was a third party company that did make some versions of it later.
I saw that.
oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
So we
didn't pick
scratched
those
that
up.
itch, hopefully.
I think those were like articulated, but they had soft goods and stuff on them.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I didn't pick those ones up.
It was like
Maybe I'm
Mezco style,
regretting it.
right?
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
112 version. I haven't seen those neither with my own two eyes, but hopefully I didn't make a bad call and not order those. But I got this guy, so I was like, yeah, do I really need it? But yeah, there it is. It's Shaun of the Dead cult classic.
For a 20-year-old figure, it still holds up. Like it's very stylized. Like it's very like you clearly can see it's definitely Shaun from Shaun of the Dead.
Right. Yeah,
But like it's also
Simon Pegg,
like
yeah.
yeah, it has like its own art style where it's just like it yeah, I don't know. It's very unique.
It's good.
Oh,
The
that's
records.
nice.
So
Do they
maybe
get the
we can.
license for the records, or do they make like metal balloon instead of Led Zeppelin?
It says music to kill zombies too.
Oh, nice.
And then it has like a list of songs.
Um,
You got to replace those now with the little mini
oh,
balls.
the
that they
miniverse, yeah.
The
Oh,
mini
shoot.
they have little records that
Oh,
actually
I saw
have
that.
music in it.
Dude,
You got to put one of those miniverse records in the head of one of those zombie figures.
oh, that'd be sick. Dude, you're
Yeah.
giving me ideas. I love it. So I've never really looked at this before until now, but it says Cult Classics Greatest Hit Collections, Volume 1 through 3. And then it's
Mhm.
got pictures of all the different figures that they've made.
Oh,
Through 1 through 3 cult classics. So you got Ash and Jason and Crow and all that. So it's the cult classic greatest hits compilation record. I thought that's pretty good, Nika. Yeah. So then Insanity, We Trust, Malignant, Rumor. Oh no, I can't read it. My eyes are so bad. Evil Adam, I Want My Money Back. So there's the record. But yeah, so they're throwing the records at the zombies. It's like they're just throwing anything at the zombies. And then like a record went, and they're like, so they grabbed a whole bunch of records. But yeah, you guys give me ideas about buying these Miniverse records now. Oh, great, dude! I saw the Miniverse like a diorama that you can build. Yimbo did a review on it, and I saw it the other day, and I was thinking about buying it, and then it was $30, and I was like,
yeah. I missed out. There was a sale in Target. I missed out. Was buy one get one free. And then
that would have been.
I've seen people buy like multiples and made like a whole room out of it. I think Panchisi was the first one to do it, and then like they made like, because it's like corners, and they're kind of modular. You put the corners together, and you just make like a whole set, like whole like display set, whatever, like a diode. But like for $30, I'm like, I'll wait for like the next sale.
Like $20, I would have been like, all right, let's get it. But 30, I was like, Jukebox is saying the record shop. Of course. Do you own it? Do you own it, Jukebox? I mean, live up to your name, Jukebox,
right?
All right, so that was me. That was my pick for the week. Koopa Steve, what's your archive figure of the week?
Oh, my archive figure is this water bottle. I had this water bottle.
Dude, that's ancient. Oh my god.
It's BPA. Yeah, it's definitely 2 weeks old. No.
Well, what figure do you put in that bottle, and how long does it take to fill up that bottle?
Listen, if I even make a joke about that, I'm not escaping the allegations.
I'm like, that's gonna be our first reel.
Oh no. No, my archive figure, it was kind of hard to pick one. I kind of showed off the Charizard and the Yoshi, and I was gonna like decide, but I guess I showed those off. But the net will be this guy. I guess my oldest figure will be
oldest figure.
Yeah, so I had this since I was like in middle school, and it's this SD Gundam Heavy Arms Endless Waltz. And yeah, this guy is
got some big guns on him. Holy cow.
So any Gundam fans know that Gundam Wing was like the craze that brought Gundam to like the West. And basically like they made a movie after the season ended, and it's called Endless Waltz. And this is like the Endless Waltz version, where he was just so badass. Like he has the two heavy miniguns, and then like he has like missiles all around, so he could open like his shoulders, and then even behind his shoulders, like it will come like with missiles, just like a whole arsenal. And then he could flash you, and there's more guns. So this is basically a chibi version, like kind of like a shrunk down version of the actual like mech. And they did like a whole line of these. I think almost all of the Gundams from Endless Waltz with Bandai, and they just released it. So I fell in love with like the Heavy Arms design as a kid. He was like one of my favorites. And then like when the movie came out, he came out with like, they made a green version, like, and it's just like, I love the colors, I love the Gundam, I just fell in love with this. So like this guy has always been like on my desk. He's always been like, he moved around with me all over the place. Like he's stood the test of time. I think this is dated from the back, it says Bandai 2003. So I had this guy since 2003.
Damn. Where did you get it? Like, was it a birthday present, Christmas present, or?
Honestly, yeah, I got it on a game shop I used to like frequent like back in the day after school. Me and a bunch of kids will go and hang out in this game shop, and then they had a huge wall of like action figures. So they had games
Hell
like
yeah.
PlayStation 2 games and stuff like that, and one wall behind the counter, and then the other wall they had like just straight action figures. Like that's like the first shop I've seen that had anime figures. It was like a bunch of like TMNT. I discovered McFarlane there.
Mm,
No, not that. That's a lie. I discovered McFarlane as a kid with the Spawn line,
yes.
and I was just like, I didn't think toys could be so demonic, but but they had the McFarlane Metal Gear line there, and I
Mm,
was like, I didn't know Metal Gear had figures, and it was just like it opened my world to like collecting and figures. I bought this guy there, and then I bought a bunch of Transformers and some old like movie maniacs. I think it was like the Neo and the Sentinel. Like I had to save up so much on that, and like I bought the actual like the two, like it was like he's huge, like 112 Neo and like a 112 Sentinel,
uh-huh.
and then the tendrils, like the tentacles of the Sentinel were
Mhm,
articulated because it's bendy
mhm.
wire, and it was like so massive, and it's just like me not thinking, oh, this isn't made to be played with, and I was like playing with it like with my action figures and all that stuff. um but yeah, like I had that, and this guy like was that game shop actually um was like made me fall in love with like toys again. I had
Cool.
like a couple of toys growing up, and then I thought it was like too cool for school in middle school with toys. But like I found a bunch of other uh collectors, like well, we weren't collectors at the time, we were kids, like just buying toys, but like we grew up to be collectors like later on when we were like just buying a bunch of like Transformers, a bunch of like video games. Like it was just like a hub of all like geek and just like
Nerd.
fandom and stuff like that.
Smells
Like
like nerd in here.
yeah, they love me there because I got, I think, 5 kids to buy Transformers figures. Like I bought one and I was just messing with it in the store, and then like 5 other kids was like, well, I want to buy one, and then they all bought one, and then they just like, yeah, just come here every
Hell
day.
yeah.
Um
Come here, open figures, let everybody see how cool they are. And
yeah, I wish that shop was still around. I think it closed down like years
yeah,
ago, but it's so I passed
bummer.
by it. It's in my old neighborhood. I passed by it, and
Yeah.
then like I still have like memories. I think they made like a uh I don't know. They probably turned into a restaurant at this point or like a dollar store. But other than that, like I got this guy there. They had other they had other Gundams too. I still have one other one that I got, but this guy is like my favorite. It's just like same thing with Legos. It's like super epic, and then just like the shrunken down like chibi version of it just makes it
Yeah.
like adorable and ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because this thing's a killing machine, but it's just cute as well.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what Clanable was saying. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Just like a murder machine, but he's so cute. Well, that's cool, man. I like the story. I mean, hanging out with the buddies, going to the game shop, buying some toys. Tell me, do
Mhm.
you still own that Sentinel, the Matrix Sentinel?
No, I was like
Dude,
thinking
I
about
sold
that the other
mine
day.
too. I was so bummed. I wish I still had that and the
Yeah.
APU and all those Matrix figures. I sold them all.
I had the
But
Neo that go with it, and then you could like it had the interchangeable heads for like the
mhm,
bandage head,
yeah,
and then I had to like
where he's like doing
yeah, I had
that.
it
Yeah,
posed with that with the Sentinel, like connect the
yeah.
bases. I had
Mhm.
the I also had a Predator figure, but he was like posed with his arms up the whole time. But it was like for the Alien versus Predator movie.
Mhm.
Um and at the time I was just like I didn't understand. It was like kind of like the Shaun of the Dead, like it doesn't articulate well. Or it doesn't articulate basically. It was like a statue.
Yeah.
Um and then I was like thinking like, oh, why doesn't we have like a good like Predator figure? Or like why don't we have like a good like Metal Gear figure? And 20 years later we got one. So
Yeah. It didn't. I don't think the technology was quite there yet at that
Yeah.
day and age. But now we are definitely getting some articulated, very detailed figures, like
Yeah.
golden year of toys right now. But yeah, man, that's cool. Hey, Ronald, do you have a Chibi Gundam in your collection?
No, I stayed away from the chibi line. But that one was it was a model kit or was it a figure?
No, it's
You
a
have to build it?
figure. So
Oh,
this
okay.
is before I got into like Gunpla, like the model kit lines.
Yeah.
There's like they had like a Bandai had a line of figures, and then like you could kind of see like the screw holes in the back and whatnot.
Yeah.
But like it was like that I think this stood the test of time because of that. Because if it was a model kit, it would just honestly discombobulate. Like no, but like it's very sturdy. It's very like uh it's very fun to play with. It like it articulates well. Like yeah, it's just a fun figure. Like, and I have it on my desk, and then just sometimes I just pull it down and just mess with it. And then it's just the features alone. One thing that I liked about this is like it replicated the features that the actual figure had, like the bigger figure. So you could store its guns. You could have like the compartments for the weapons and whatnot for like the missiles and the guns. It had like the
Cool.
same accessories. The only thing it can do is bend its knees. That's it. It just can't bend the knees, but that's it.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just like it's just as good as like the
Yeah.
big guys.
Well, Rick Jones, it's not the size of the chibi, it's how you pose the chibi, how you play with the chibi, right?
That's what I tell myself every night.
Yeah. All right, you guys, that's it. We wrapped up our archive figures of the week. Ronald, do you want to jump into our recent pickups?
Recent pickups.
All right. Those videos are brought to you by the one and only Diggs Figs. What's up, Diggs? Thank you for cutting those videos for us. I appreciate it. We're going to dive into our recent pickups. What we just got, hot, fresh, cool stuff. What'd you get, Ronald?
I'm actually cheating for this one.
Cheating?
Because I am
Oh, no.
cheating. Yeah.
Oh, no. Just
So let
cheating.
me tell you the reason why I am cheating. Because I actually got this figure months ago.
Okay.
But
Mhm.
Ooh.
you know, sometimes when you're a collector and you collect a lot of stuff, sometimes you get something, you put it in the trunk of your car and you forget about it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no. I was
That
walking
happens.
around and there was a store there. They had some figures there. I went and took them. Like, oh, okay, I don't have this one, and they had it. They had it for steel, and it wasn't something that I would normally get, or
Okay.
I wasn't even very
Mhm.
interested. But it just had
But
a really
that
cool
price
price, and it was a
was
Star Wars. Yeah, and it was a Star Wars Black Series, and I'm like, you know what? I want to support my local little shops, so let me get it. And it's actually like I would not have ever bought whatever this guy is called.
Oh my gosh. Dude,
I
can't remember the name.
remember he was a I don't even know the name. I think it wasn't a
Yes.
Target exclusive, which is what made me like, oh, this is awesome.
That's
They
from
have,
the Solo movie, right?
is it?
I think so. That is a glub shito, my friend. That is
That sounds fake. That sounds fake.
no
I
in
don't
the
think I'm.
So fake.
In the Star Wars like community, there's a name called glub shito, where just like a bunch of random like aliens that's kind of like have one line or one appearance, and then we never see them again. And yeah, that's I think that's a
That's what it
pike.
is.
Yeah, a pike syndicate or a pike, which is like a type of
Oh,
yeah, it's a type of alien in Star Wars, and they're kind of like the um gangster aliens, which I they look kind of goofy to me to be gangsters, but like okay. So they kind of like they trade spice, which in the Star Wars lore or world, it's just basically drugs. Like it could be
yeah.
cocaine, heroin, whatever. It's drugs, and they're the ones who trade and whatnot. Oh no, he's not a
Wow.
pike. He's not a pike. He's the that worm dude. From Solo. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Solo.
Oh, look, you can
Yes.
take off the little mask thing, and his face looks very. His face looks just like the bottom of him. You would think.
Yeah, that's the worm guy.
It
That
looks like
is
a glove shido right there.
yeah,
Oh, dude,
that is a true
Oh,
definition
look, and
of
it's
Shido.
even if you lift up his skirt, like
No
it's
way.
articulated on the bottom. You know, complete with
shut
little,
up, dude.
Oh my god.
complete with nipples.
He has 8 chibis. Look at that.
Oh man, like who needs two when you got this many?
Oh my god, it's 10. That glove
And
Shido
they
has
keep going,
8
and they keep
chibi
going.
weenies.
Oh my!
Fuck.
Like, well, you brought out a bottle, and I guess I brought out a.
Oh my god.
What am I looking at right now?
You brought a gun to a
What-
knife fight.
if
What
I-
is this?
If my money would be on a flashlight, but
Is this
Oh
one of those
my God,
hentai
what-
figures?
Gibbs saying,
like, come on,
"Pinky."
Star Wars.
Come on. Oh,
Oh,
they cancel
Very
Slave
kinky.
Leia, but not this glove shitter
Right?
with 10 penises.
John saying the first time I ever not want to see under the figure skirt.
Oh. Who made this Figma? Come on.
Dude.
Like, we
Naughty
don't kink
Ronald.
shame here, but I have questions on.
Oh my god. So yeah, that's not a pike. I just gave a whole info dump on a character that wasn't. That is a true blue glove shido because he only showed up once and then we never saw him again.
So that I believe from Solo, right? It was like
Mhm.
dark, like the window broke and like the light shined on him, and he's like, "Wah!" You know, like
Yeah.
he had Solo captured. I think that's that guy.
It
He's
is,
like
it
a worm
is.
guy. Yeah. So we're looking at the worm and like the legs, right? But like it
Yeah.
obviously doesn't look like that at all. It looks pretty funny.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, Jesse, is fine.
But yeah, I learned a new term, glob shido.
Yeah, glove shido.
Glob shido.
I think it's an actual Star Wars character, but like it's just been thrown around as like, yeah, these are the characters of like, yeah, the henchmen of the big worm lady. There was a big
Oh, the
worm lady.
henchman.
I
Okay.
forgot
There's a
about
bigger
that.
worm.
There's a bigger worm.
Yeah.
There's
And it's
always a
not
bigger
green.
worm,
Yeah,
regardless of what the message tells you.
that's what Death Sticks do to you kids. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know.
Turns you into a glub shido.
Yeah.
Them wrinkles there.
Use my code Koopa Steve for 10% off Death Sticks. No, but
shit.
basically, yeah, that's the Solo guy, and yeah,
Dude, Ronald, I'm dying to know how much you paid for this figure. It was on
Oh,
sale.
I paid
Let me
$5
guess.
for it.
You
$5.
paid $5?
I paid
You know,
$5
what's
for it.
crazy? That was a
Worth it.
$35 figure. I can imagine. it was
I'm
a
sure
$35.
more than that because this
It was a
was a
deluxe.
deluxe.
Yeah, it was on the bigger box, and I'm like,
Yeah,
that's why I was
bigger
like,
box.
okay,
If it-
$5.
if-
I'm like, I guess I could give you these.
If it comes with
Hi, Raiden.
if it comes with more than 2 pieces of accessories,
Raiden?
it's a deluxe figure with Black Series.
And a bigger box. Of
Yeah.
course.
He,
What up,
That's
Raiden?
deluxe.
let him know that he should rewind a bit to see like 10 nipples.
Dude,
on a
No.
just show him. Just show him. Whip that thing out again, dude.
No, I'm already paying too much for therapy. Thank you. I'm good.
Okay, all right. Koopa's like, yeah, dude, that thing was wrong on so many levels. Like,
Yeah. He's
like
oh no.
Yeah, Steve. In case you missed it, or Raiden. There you
they
go.
really need to make this skirt like pliable. That could have been like one piece. We didn't.
Somebody
you don't need to
designed
see
that.
dude.
Yeah, somebody designed that. And somebody was just like, yeah, let's just because you know what I like to do when I'm playing Star Wars? I want to like upskirt my aliens, you know.
Yeah.
But he's just
Oh,
like me
Ronald.
for real.
Easily worth the $5 that you paid right there just for
Oh my
that
God.
alone. So
Yeah, no, there's some circles of the internet that would pay me a fortune for this.
Yeah, for $5 you got
Especially-
10. Look at that.
dude, John's killing it, dude. Oh God, it's like grandma's neck.
Oh,
Oh, like I'm like, would this fit in the cup that you had, in the jar that you had earlier, in the bottle?
Oh,
Would I be able
probably.
to just?
Oh, dude, that would look great. Yeah, dude.
I
Oh,
regret
Ronald,
That's
I
enough
think you might
internet
have
for
won.
today.
You won for
That's
today.
enough for today. Let's move along before.
All right, get me on
I,
there, Ronald. Sure,
I
I'll
regret
take
so
over.
much.
I don't have any club shitos
Put
to
it
show
away.
you guys,
It's gone away. It's gone away.
Mhm.
but
It's going back in the trunk of my car.
yeah,
Oh,
go
yeah.
throw it in the trunk where it
Yeah,
belongs.
keep it there.
You guys, mine also, Ronald. I'm cheating a little bit. I got this a couple weeks ago. I've just been wanting to show it off, but I've been getting other stuff too. So, but this one is right up your alley, Ronald. Like you're gonna love this. Oh my gosh, you're gonna freak
How many
out.
nipples does it have?
Oh, God.
None visible.
Visible.
Yeah, but even if you took off the armor, probably none. Zero still. Dude, you want to hear a wild story today? Actually.
What's up?
Okay, so my buddies and I went to Carnitas place. They
Ooh.
just serve carnitas. That's it.
Mhm.
Carnitas, tacos, whatever.
Mhm.
Really good, really good. But my buddy, he got a plate of carnitas, and sometimes they have like extra meat, like skins and like ear and stuff like that. Like I'm white boy, so I'm like no extra meat. I just want the carnitas, right? But he ordered the extra meat, and today he got literally a nipple in his meat today. Dude, it was a pig nipple. Like I shit you not. We were like, holy cow, dude, eat that
Oh,
thing,
man,
dude.
that guy got his money's worth then.
Dude. It was very authentic Mexican food carnita place, and like anyways, your figure that you were just showing like totally reminded me of that today, dude. Yeah, extra meat.
So-
Yeah, Gibbs.
Re-traumatize your friend.
Dude, I'll have
So-
to show him that, dude.
So then,
Yes.
so that taco, was it a meal or foreplay at that point?
At that point, it was like foreplay. Yeah, for sure.
Oh no.
Anyways, yeah, he got a glove shito in his lunch today
No.
for sure. But
He's
anyways,
glove
okay,
shittle right now. I see.
back to
How you know
the
it's good
recent
Mexican
pickup.
food.
Mhm.
Dude, it was very authentic. He he like put it up and he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat that.
Hey, you can't waste the nipple, man. Come on.
Dude, right? I should tell him that, Koopa, for sure. But so anyways, you guys, so Ashes of Agandor, the Mythic Legion line that came out recently.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wanted to show this guy off. It's the golden skeleton, Ronald. I mean, this is your
Oh.
guy right here, the skeleton.
That's why he has no
know?
nipples.
Yeah, no nipples. Even under the armor, he's a skeleton. So, or at least not that I know of. I don't know. He could have something. I don't know, but
Mm.
Gibbs, dude. Gibbs says he'll eat a glib shito ass if it's cooked right.
You're right.
Dude,
Oh
I would love to
no.
see that. I would love to
Yeah,
see
if it's
that.
smoked, it'll taste good.
Oh.
Yeah, add a
Dude,
little
these
bit of barbecue.
carnitas, bro, these carnitas are money, dude. So I almost wanted to eat it just to try it, but I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Mm.
But anyways, Ronald, dude, this gold skeleton. Look at these wings, dude. Isn't it
Wings, like well,
like we've seen this figure a million times, right? A million different ways, whatever, repainted. But like the way they did this guy, like with the gold, like bones, and the green wings and the helmets and the alternate heads and weapons. It's just, I don't know, man. It just, I definitely want. Honestly, what sold me was Trevor's photo that he took of this guy for the promotional images. Just absolutely beautiful. And I got a little skeleton horde, right, Ronald? So wanted to have this guy. He's going to be like at the top, the undead angel of all the skeletons. I got
That
the
is
soft,
awesome.
see just some soft goods, all that stuff. What do you think, Koopa? Did you get this guy or what?
No, I stay away from legions like the plague. I know that
bummer.
I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy like what they put out. I think the only legions that almost got me was that dragon. Like
Ooh.
Oh man, I kind of like am happy I didn't get it, but I also regret not getting it. But in the sense, it was like I appreciate it from afar. It did look so awesome. The gold and the wings is giving me very Aztec vibes for some
Yeah,
reason.
I
But
could
like
see that. Huh.
yeah, I love the armor. The armor is super dope, and then just like the whole like everything just like completes it. Like I don't know. It's a weird amalgamation of wings, armor, and
Isn't it
skeleton.
weird? It's
Yeah,
totally weird. Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. It's
like I like if you like give me like pick out 3 ideas, I would not think of this, and it will not be this awesome. Like this is insane.
But see, that's the beauty of like Mythic Legions, like the whole pop and swap
Mm,
ability, and you could tell that they have fun in their shop, like popping and swapping and creating different things. And you know, they come up with stuff like this, and these wings are translucent to a point. Like you
yeah.
can see light like shining through them and stuff. So I thought that was really cool that they went like the translucent route, but also dry brush some gold on there. It just looks
Mhm.
super cool. So I wanted to show them off. This is the golden skeleton from Ashes of Abingor, uh,
That is
Mythic Legion
awesome.
line. Yeah,
Though
dude.
that's another thing with legions. Like, I don't know how I could buy any of them because if I have to search for a figure and I have to spell any of those figures, either
I
my
know, right? The names
yeah,
are so.
my
You're gonna get
pronunciation
put
or
on the
spell
list.
check.
You're gonna get put on the list.
Yeah, my pronunciation or
Dude,
spell check will just ruin it, and it's like search not found.
Rick Jones, I never thought of like blacklight. Huh. I'll check that out. I
Ooh,
have a blacklight.
I think it says backlight, but
Oh,
blacklight will also
oh
like
shit, he did. Dude, he totally did say that.
no, but back. You know what? Those
Oh,
colors on the
whoops,
wings, like the green and
dude.
yellow and the gold, will pop in blacklight as well.
I'm gonna try. Oh, I mean, like I have a light like in front of me, so I
Mhm.
could see like it looks really cool. But I'm gonna try the black light. I'm gonna
Yeah,
see if
that would
anything
look
pops on those.
that
¿Por
would
qué
look
no los
sick.
dos?
I need to read
Porque
better
no
on
los
these
Backlighted
things.
dos.
and blacklighted.
I don't know how to
Ooh,
read.
No
color
So
dragon.
Gibbs is saying wrong color on that dragon. He does not digging the
What?
green, huh? You want red or
Well,
Savage Crucible?
you know what's crazy? So I was gonna get it, and I thought the same thing, but I was like, I'll wait for the black one to come out because the black dragon for me is
Ooh,
like more iconic in a way. The green dragon is iconic for sure, but there's something about like the black dragon. It's just like every lore, like mythos and
sure.
whatnot. It's
Yeah.
like that's the one that captures a princess, or that's the one that like the hero has to fight, whatever. So if they make a black one, and I think they are, like they
Mm,
teased about doing like a line of dragons.
pillars. Mm.
Yeah, it was like something pillars, but
Yeah, we're gonna
it's
see once they have that mold made. Like
mhm.
we're gonna see like all different colors, dude. I hope we're gonna see like zombie dragons, freaking
Yeah,
cow
but
dragons.
I
Name it.
kind I
They're
kind of
gonna
want
go
them to.
crazy.
Yeah, I kind of want them to make a different dragon because they have like the serpent dragons. They have like the I can't like it's like the Chinese dragon. They have like there's different
Hmm.
versions of dragons out there in mythos and
Oh,
whatnot.
many.
And
Yeah,
I would love them to explore like other dragons, but I know like once you get that mold, you kind of want to get the most money out
yeah,
of it. So
yeah,
yeah.
dude. I want to see like I thought about it, but
Mhm.
obviously it would be way too expensive. Just buy the dragon and then buy multiple head packs that they did. Just the neck and the head, and
Mm.
then do a Hydra. Have like a
Oh my
5-headed. Oh, dude. But
that you know that's like when that dragon comes out, somebody got that idea. Like
dude,
that will be
it'll
sick.
happen. We'll see
It
it.
will they're
A
gonna do
customizer at Legion Con is gonna have that for
yeah,
sure.
they're gonna start selling like 3D printing the idea so you could plug in the different heads. Like, oh
Oh,
man.
dude.
If it's
Uh,
hey, if it's not already been made, just know that Collection Nexus has a copyright and trademark of that multi-headed
we'll
dragon.
see. Dude, that was
Legions.
another dragon that
Mhm.
McFarlane made, the Hydra, that I did
Oh,
own. I own that one. I sold it a long time ago, dude.
I got the we're in Dragon Talk now. I got the Harry
We are.
Potter dragons. Like one of
Oh
like
yeah, I got a
yeah,
few of those. Mm.
yeah, those like I only got like one of them, but like it just like it kicks ass. It's like a really good dragon.
Dude,
Um
was it like SH Figure Arts was gonna do um the Hungarian Horntail?
well, I mean they've
I
done
saw a
like
picture of it.
Yeah, they've done like the Dragon Ball Dragon. That one's like,
They have.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
That
like a,
green one that's like
yeah.
rapping.
And they
Yeah,
done that one, and they done the freaking dynamic one, which is like um the the green dragon went to the gym and
yeah,
started like,
right.
The Skull Dragon.
yeah, it's an influencer dragon at that point.
Dude,
No, but like,
I'm all about it. The dragons, dinosaur adjacent, whatever. Yeah, dude, I'm all for it. So I'm excited to see what. I'm excited just to get that dragon. Of course, I ordered that dragon.
mhm.
And I went all in on all the accessories and everything. So like, that's going to be future Jesse problem. Hopefully, my shelves will be up and ready by that time. But we'll see.
You know,
But
we're talking about army building earlier, so why not dragons?
a
Why
mythic
not
ancient
dragons?
dragon. Okay.
How
Yeah.
dare you? I'll take 20. But
I would love
no.
20, but no.
Oh no.
I
There's
mean,
no space.
earlier, I wanted to highlight Rick Jones' comment. He said bone dragon, dude. Yeah, they're gonna do skeleton
Oh,
dragons, freaking
you know
zombie
what?
dragons. Name it.
That will get me. A skeleton dragon will get me. Like, and
Oh,
like
dude.
those legion, that legion dragon is like the size of a dog, like a medium sized dog.
Yeah, dude.
It's insane.
What is Ronald? What does Gibbs say right here?
Yeah, he needs a Monster Hunter Wyvern in 112.
Yes,
you know,
that,
because those SH figure or Monster Art,
mhm.
they're way too
Monster
small.
Arts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
So
cool
that-
though.
and they have some cool, like you need the, of course, Rassillos, Rassian, Fatalis. There was way too many of them to count there, but they have a lot of cool ones, and they're always bringing out new ones.
Yeah.
So,
The Waving Dragons, that's the one I was like blanking on. Those dragons are pretty epic, so
I'll have
I
to
would
check
love some
those
of
out.
those. Mm.
Yeah, give me any dragons at this point. Like articulated, detailed, good paint. Like Beast of Mesozoic's doing some dragons now. Sign me up. I'm all about that. But anyways, you guys, let's roll into our next segment, our pre-order segment. What do you say, Ronald?
Oh yeah, I don't think I showed off.
Koopa?
Nah, I didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry, Koopa. My bad. Jesus.
No,
what
it's
am I doing
fine.
over here?
No,
We just started talking about dragons and stuff, which went like way off rail. But anyway,
no,
Koopa,
it's
my
fine.
bad. Please.
No,
what
no,
did you?
No,
pick
it's
up
fine.
for
It's
me?
fine, Jesse. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I just watch a show
Getting
every
late.
night. You know, it's
the OG right here. I'm totally skipping over the OG. No, I'm sorry.
no,
What you got?
129, and you still haven't gotten it.
no.
Shame
No,
on you.
it's fine.
Shame on you.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I forgive you.
Please.
It's fine.
The floor is yours.
It's a healing journey. I got this awesome Roku remote. Okay, no, I'm stop.
No.
No, like going back to Pokemon.
Let's go. Dragons.
Yeah, dragons. Yeah. Technically not a dragon, but sure.
There you go.
If he Mega evolves.
Oh yeah, well there you go. Well, I was waiting on so they did the select Charizard with the gold of Venusaur, and I was waiting and patiently waiting for them to do this guy, the select Blastoise. And this guy, you could pretty much kill somebody with him. He's kind of hefty. And he doesn't move at all. Like he's like very limited in articulation. And that's kind of like my one gripe with this line, where it's just like they put articulation points in parts where it's just like it's awesome in idea, but in practice it's just like it's not really that great. Like the fingers articulate like these little yeah.
What?
They have like hinges, they articulate.
Well, that's
But-
cool, but like why?
Exactly. Exactly. And then but like in the end of the day, like he came out so great. I'm so happy like we finally got like big man Blastoise. This chungus of a figure is awesome. He has like articulated jaw. It's just like good. I wish that there's like well actually yeah, if you have like any water effects, like it could pretty much like plug in here. It would be awesome if they did more of that. But yeah, I've been waiting for a long time since they announced this line for a Blastoise, and I was like, it's already it's super like a long time coming that it was like we finally got him.
Dope.
I'm trying to find the words, but like at the same time, like every time, I can't believe I'm holding this. This is awesome. I again the Blastoise line is like I have a affinity for it. Like it was like my first playing Pokemon like Red. So like my first I picked a Squirtle for nostalgia reasons, but like this guy is awesome. Yeah, that's like I'm having a blast with him, no pun intended. And then basically he like the cannons articulate, so it's like if I want to, I could I think they pop off too, but I kind of don't want to experiment with that right now. Um, yeah, he's pretty sick. And for like the price, $20, like this guy is like a like McFarlane, a big chunk of plastic, and he feels kind of like solid, like it's not like as
Oh,
hollow. Yeah, so it's very like it's kind of solid and like semi hollow because he doesn't feel that heavy, but he still feels like a big chunk of like plastic on like that I'm messing with. um it's it's very on model with like the character design. um I know this is kind of like the more recent look. I love like the more the early like art style from like the Pokemon like game books, like or like game cover, where he's kind of like more angular, but he's obviously more rounded. And then like it's a lighter blue, but I'm pretty like I'm just geeking up. I'm happy with this guy. Like yeah, he
so
could.
is that the one that you keep next to on your nightstand in case an intruder comes in? Because that's a brick right there, dude. That
Well,
thing's
this is the one I had to register as a weapon. So
right.
basically, if yeah, no, this guy is yeah, he is a brick. He's like I don't know. I could pretty much like break a window with this guy.
Right.
Uh, yeah,
So like, but all honesty though, like this thing was $20. Is that what you said? $20,
yeah. So the
dude.
select line is just they do a bunch of like Pokemons, and they kind of like fit 112. Some are kind of like they're bigger in scale, but they're just big. And there's other ones where like they're typically smaller, but they just did a bigger scale of them. And yeah, they don't come with much, just a stand, and then they're $20. Like there's not really much accessories that come with, which you know what, I would pay a little extra if it did come with like some cool accessories with it, like
Yeah, some water effects or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like yeah, he just shoots water out of his spine. It's not water, it's spinal fluid. But
Oh,
but like, I like the way like Blockies they have like the base and like the kind of like a wave effect or whatever effect it comes with. um I would like that with this line. Since Blockies did it, now I'm be like, well, yeah, we should like add more to it.
yeah.
um yeah, other than that, I've been kind of enjoying this basically the
Is that the Happy Meal toy?
yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
I ate 18 Happy Meals to get this. No, no, I got that's not his spine or water.
Gross.
No, of course. It's a chibi. No, but yeah, it's I just like saw this and I was like, I gotta at least grab the Godzilla Hello Kitty. And then it's like, well, it needs a friend, so I got this guy.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
that's
gonna
cool.
stop with these two at least.
yeah,
But
bad bats. You're not gonna keep going until you get Pom Pom Purin.
no.
Oh, shame on you.
I think the next one I'm trying to see if I could get the Mega Godzilla Kuromi or the
Ooh,
Mothra. But yeah, I think I went last time they did this, they did it with TMNT, and I think I went kind of crazy trying to get all four turtles. And I realized like, you know what? Yeah, I should stop here. So I'm trying to like contain it to like at least the one that I want, which I got in the first order, and I was happy. So I was like, you know, I'm just let it stop
Dope.
there. Yeah.
Well, what about you, Ronald? Did you get your Happy Meal toys or your Blastoid?
Not. I have not seen that Blastoise in the wild yet. If I see it in the wild, it's coming home with me.
Yeah.
And knowing my luck, I'm only looking for the Pompon Porn one. If I get cinnamon roll, like it's gonna upset me. Like
you don't like cinnamon roll?
no. No.
This is not a cinnamon roll house, damn it.
It is not like we worked hard to knock her off of first place, okay?
Oh,
And then
right.
people still want their second year
Oh.
Cinnamon roll.
is in the top of the rankings, and
When
we're
are
gonna
people
keep it
gonna
that way.
learn? You know.
We're gonna keep it that way, okay?
Mhm.
All right, you guys. Did we do it? Did we go over? We got everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Justice
right.
for big challenges.
All right, you guys. We did it. Those are our recent pickups. Ronald, let's go into our pre-orders of the week. What do you say?
Pre-orders of the week.
What happened? What was that? What the fuck? What?
Now that you're awake,
You're
we'll
awake
go on
now?
with our pre-orders of the week. John, I think it is confirmed that yes, he did steal the show with his turkey neck nipple figure, 100%. So well worth the $5, Ronald. I highly agree with that statement.
Well, thanks
Ronald.
for the PTSD.
Right? Do you want to take it away? This is you went first last time. You want to show your pre-order of the week?
Sure, if I ever get unblurry.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm just kind of
Yeah.
used to it by now. It's just like it's a
Well,
fuzzball.
that's the same as how I see the world. It's
Well,
you get used to it.
Well, it
But
needs to be
here-
blurred after you show those nipples, all right?
Yeah, dude. We need to blur those out,
Yeah, no, it's
dude.
YouTube already pre-censoring me. Well,
Mhm.
here is a figure that also has nipples.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I
Alright.
guess I have a theme. Did my first figure have? No, the man cakes did not have nipples, not
well,
visible
maybe,
nipples.
maybe.
But yeah, no, this one
Covered with
I'm
syrup.
also another figure you can army build, because at this point, like, there are many different versions of this guy.
Mm.
So let's see.
Oh.
Here we go. We got the God Slayer,
Oh.
aka Kratos from God of War by Neo Toys. It is another time that a company I've never heard of is making a figure that looks pretty cool.
Mm.
But
It looks awesome.
Dude, I was looking
see
at this the other
Kratos.
day. Ronald, you enabling me or what? What's going on here?
Let's see if the pictures I'll do. It looks pretty stacked. Made figure, 2 head sculpts with movable eyeballs, a painted body, default war armor, golden fleece, 2 blades of exile, and it's coated with fluorescence. Coating
Under
fluorescence
UV
is
light.
under
UV.
UV light, so your black light, you can get more uses out of it after that
Oh.
skeleton. The Nimi and Cresta, 8 additional interchangeable hands for a price of $112 with 99 cents. And this is sounding like it's more than the Bro Toys one I got, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
You did get the Bro Toys. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the first thing I saw about this, I'm like, are these just renders? Or are they? Because the silicone body, yes, it is seamless then.
Mm.
Okay, that's why
Yes.
the price is a little
Seamless.
is a little more than the other 112 offerings of God of War. But it looks cool, seeing it, without the cuts, definitely makes you look, very detailed. It has that scar that he gets in his stomach, the scar above his eye, and movable eyeballs, as they said.
Yeah, so you can make him look cross-eyed, like when he's doing those mini games.
Of course, that's what we all do. If it has movable eyeballs, we make him cross-eyed.
Mhm.
And of course, the accessories are awesome. This is from God of War 3, correct? Where he gets
Yeah.
these
Looks
lion
like it, yeah.
gauntlets.
Looks like
I love that ability there.
yeah.
What's up,
That was a cool
Pablo?
one.
Hey.
What's going on? Yeah, dude, Ronald. I saw this on 5K the other day, and we just recently had a discussion about the seamless bodies, and Gibbs is saying, it takes conditioning. Yeah, you gotta put like powder on them and stuff.
Yeah,
That
to
was the
lube them
only
up.
reason why I didn't, yeah, lube them up. Was the only reason why I didn't pull the trigger on it. But I mean, look at this thing, dude. It looks straight out of the game, bro. It looks so good.
Like if you was to tell me this is a figure, I wouldn't believe it. Like
Right?
this is kind
Yeah.
of sick.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about this one. I'm bringing it up, and I'm like, are these renders or this actual figure? And honestly, I don't know. I don't know at this point. I'm like,
I got
there's
it.
a shadow there, so it should be the actual figure, actual figure
Mhm.
photography.
Like I got to see like a human hand next to it to break the illusion, because
Right.
like it's like the posing is really good. Whoever took these photos, and like the lighting as well, to really sells it. Like if it was like a game render, but that seamless body, I'm just curious about it because like it is it gonna be like the texture, is it gonna be more like the Batman 89 or like the Fison where it's like kind of more rubbery? Uh
It's only
or
one way to find out. You
yeah,
know?
because like it's also like um with those bodies, like they look great, but like it really like if you're the kind of like in the more humid or like hot tropic areas, like they don't last that long or they don't last great. But from what I've seen, like there's a lot of collectors who have like seamless bodies, and they've been taking like you said, like put powder and take care of it.
Mhm.
And I feel like this is like to the next level where it's just like the engineering, the technology is kind of like transcended to like how it was before. And it's like, damn, like the upkeep on this and just like the posing is probably gonna be crazy in general.
So like I've already said this before. Like I had a red Sonya,
Hmm.
once red Sonya, and she was like kind of bent over, like stabbing at the dragon that came on the base. And I didn't do anything with it. It was just on the shelf, and like behind her thigh, just like the silicone just started tearing.
Yeah.
So that kind of got me a little nervous about silicone seamless stuff.
Hmm.
But like you said, Koopa, advancements in toy technology has come a long way. But still, if I were to buy this guy, I'd probably just have him in a museum pose on my shelf because of like previous just instances. So that's Ronald. That's kind of why I was like, I saw it. It looks great. Like, look at these photos. Like you said, Cooper, it
Yeah, no,
looks.
these are. The more I scroll,
But
the more I'm convincing myself. Like, oof.
Yeah, that's honestly like, oh man, it looks awesome. And honestly, like, not to yuck your yum, this is like awesome. Like, man, I still don't believe those are actual like like photos. They look like renders.
they
And then
do.
no, but I get what you mean. Like, there's like other. I had a friend who like he has Hot Toys, and then also like he
Mm,
has a Spider-Man Hot Toy, and he just like has it just standing like like
just
basically museum
museum.
pose
Yeah.
because of
Hey,
like
hey,
the
hey, you
just
want your Spider-Man to last, okay?
You
exactly.
do.
And then
You
that's what
do.
he said. That's
But
what
you
he
want it
literally
to look
said.
dynamic on your shelf too, Like there's that like gray area. Like what do you do, Like yeah, you want to pose it and take a picture or whatever, but then at the end of the day, you want to put it on the shelf in a museum pose, and it's like that's not what you want to do with Spider-Man.
But with this
Uh,
Kratos, the way they're posing him, it's like it doesn't seem like the silicone body has like those weird folds on it. It's like it's
like
just
what?
like sometimes it'll have like a fold, like the silicone will overlap itself. It just looks like
Oh,
it's moving naturally, like the muscles
mm,
are moving naturally with it. That's why I was like wondering about like the technology with these silicone bodies, like how far they've come, and then like if it just like looks very natural,
yeah.
because like they're not doing like just like half-ass poses. He's like really
No.
he's He's like
Yeah,
spreading his
they're going
legs.
for it.
Yeah, he's doing the Hamilton pose with like the arm up, and he's like
Getting it.
yeah, he's really like whoever's posing this is just like really trying to sell it, and he's almost sold me because like if it wasn't that rubber body, I gotta see a review, because this
That's
honestly looks
I think that's where I'm at too. Like
Yeah, no,
I missed the bro toys and I kind of regret it. And then I saw this thing and I was like, oh dude. But so Ronald, you're gonna have to let us know, man.
yeah, and this is 112.
it's
Mhm.
112.
Oh my god, this doesn't look.
Yeah, no, packing all that detail. Like, look, you can even see his nipples right here. Like,
Yep.
Yeah,
That's why you've been hovering over this shot.
that's why I'm like, yeah, no, and this is the best rap album of 2026 right here. It's a diss track.
oh no.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Gibbs, are you looking at buying this guy or what? Yeah, I mean the games are fun, the character's awesome, and this figure looks freaking sweet.
Yeah,
But
The Bro Toys was well, the one I got. Did they make the original one, original trilogy one? Because I got the newer one.
yeah,
it was original. Mhm.
Yeah,
the
They
PS5
made-
versions. Yeah.
yeah, they made the PS5 one. That's the one I got. So if I get this one, then I can have both versions of them.
There you
Well,
go.
I like the Nordic like God of War games for sure, but like for me, like the first three was like iconic. Like that's like I grew up on those games.
Yeah.
Like I loved that version of Kratos, like the arrogant freaking like maniac, just ripping people to shreds and whatnot. And I kind of like how the newer games are kind of like he's like older and wiser, and he's just like,
Right.
yeah, I'm not that crazy guy in college anymore. But like this is like like true blue Kratos, like the OG Kratos, and I'm kind of like I was waiting for a company to do this version of Kratos, and if you're gonna get a version of like this God of War Kratos, I'm probably gonna say get this one because this one is like as close as like you're gonna get. Like I thought I'm still thinking this is renders. This is ridiculous. Like
Yeah, I don't know if the renders, but I mean it looks so clean that it looks like renders. But
that's how it's gonna look under your black light.
oh, look at that.
Okay.
UV light, yeah. Yeah, man. No, this looks cool, man. This is a good pick for sure. I definitely scroll through the pictures as well, Ronald, looking at this guy, but I'm just a little timid with the silicone bodies. But I mean, if you want to like Gibbs is saying, if you want to maintenance it and keep it pristine, that's all. I'm sure it'll last you so much longer.
Yeah.
But I'm not that guy, so I think I'm gonna leave this for the other people to buy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to enjoy this from afar. I'll look at yours, Ronald. I'll FaceTime you and be like, let me see
There
it
we
again.
go.
Yeah, like pose it up more. No, but yeah, because like I live in such a humid area, it just will like destroy it. I feel like it's not gonna be great to like mess with, and I'll be so like anxious just messing with it too. But that's not a price. What that's like a Mezco price at that point, or cheaper than Mezco at this point. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, but you get a cool figure. His armor looks great. You get the the lion gauntlets, the blades, and all that stuff. You're gonna get your bang for your buck for this guy. But like Ronald said though, Neo Toys. I'm not familiar with Neo Toys. So hopefully this thing's a banger, but I'll just enjoy it from Ronald's shelf for sure.
Yeah. Every time I see a new like company like Neo Toys or like I know like there's like Noda or Aton or whatever. I just think like, oh, they had a run from the the Fed, so they have to change their name.
Yeah, the copyright feds. Yep.
Yeah,
for sure. No, it's a cool pick nonetheless, Ronald. I think you won tonight for sure.
Yep, those nipples put me over the edge, and you guys are gonna have a hard time catching up.
It's a good theme. I'm gonna have to go with that theme as well. Maybe one of these days.
See, I wasn't lying about the strip show. Look at that.
All right, Ronald. Good shit. I'm gonna go next. It was my turn, and then it's gonna be you, Koopa. I'm not gonna forget about you this time.
Yeah, sure. You said that last time.
So there was actually something that was showed off at San Diego Comic-Con that like this is the one. I'm buying this 100%, got me super excited. And it was a company that like like they've been around, but like it's a company that I'm not like really looking at every year. Like I normally do with like, NECA and other companies like Mayfix and all those companies, it's kind of like a sleeper, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere they just come out with this figure that I've wanted for so long now.
Mhm.
I want a whole line of these
Army build.
from this property. I want an army, but this is going to be an army builder for sure.
Mhm.
And what I'm talking about is the Hiya Toys Bug from Starship Troopers.
Oh my god.
So so I love this movie. And I've been
Oh.
preaching for a while that I would love a toy company to pick up this line and make soldiers, bugs, like ships, whatever. Give it all to me. Like I think NECA could kill this line pretty well. Just the human likenesses, a big ass bug to go with it. But I don't know the scale. Maybe it'll show us down further in the post. But as soon as I saw this thing pop up on Big Bad Toy Store, I was like, boom, ordered immediately. I definitely want it. I ordered two, but as the time goes on and maybe they go on sale or whatever, I'll pick up more. But for now, two is good for me because I want to just, I want to take some pictures of this guy and just see how it poses. You can see a lot of ball joints in this thing. It looks like it's going to pose really well. I'm just super excited for it. Just one of those that came out of left field at San Diego Comic-Con, and I was just like, oh my gosh, yes, give me more. So yeah, would you like to know more? That's fine. Starship Trooper. Okay. So you guys
No,
haven't watched Starship Troopers in a while.
I've listen, Jesse. I am amazed
Mm.
because right now this is 7 years old me, maybe 6 years old me
Oh
watching
wow.
this.
Okay.
This is literally my dream. Like oh my
118.
god. I heard they were
Yeah, so
making this.
this was your awakening movie then, because there's that scene in the movie when you're
They had chibis? Yeah,
I
they had chibis.
mean you're like, what's going on? Oh,
Yeah.
but
It
I
was
mean
definitely on when there was definitely no parents around for sure.
there you go.
I did rewind some
Bro,
parts, but no,
112.
ironically that was not my awakening movie. The Devil's Advocate was my awakening movie.
Oh,
That movie fucked me
I
up.
haven't seen that movie in
Anyway,
a while.
yeah, don't. Anyways, no, this is awesome. Like, I was just talking to Joker about this. He was from the Toy Migos voice chat.
Uh-huh.
Join the voice chat if you can. But yeah, like he's gonna pick one up for himself, and then I kind of
yeah.
just like, yeah, like like I'm thinking it's gonna be okay. And then like I didn't know Haya was doing it, so this changes things. I feel like
Yeah.
Haya's been great with their monster lines and like
Yes.
the Godzilla lines, and they're super affordable. Like
Mhm.
Monster Arts is I used to love Monster Arts. Like I admire them from afar, but Haya just like came in and just kind of like became the kings of like these monster figures and whatnot. And
Well, I
then
mean, look at the sculpt detail, and then you look at
it's
the price, and you're like, it's a no-brainer.
yeah,
I mean, Monster Arts are great for what they are, but man, they can get expensive. And then when you got a company swooping in saying, "Here, buy this for a third
and
the price," like it's a
yeah.
no-brainer.
And then like this is what I meant with the Kratos, like put something next to it to like show to break the illusion
Right?
because it looks like the bug from the movie. It looks like it's a really good modeled figure. And then man,
Dude,
I'm
another
just
thing is,
wondering.
I
Mhm.
was like super excited when Haya announced this because I know at the time they have done a ton of 118 scale soldiers,
Yeah.
whatever figures. And I assume this was 118 when it was showing off San Diego Comic-Con. I was not there. I don't know. But
Mhm.
I was like, oh, dude, like Haya can go ships. They can go, humans, the brain bug. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they could do 118 scale humans, like commander troops and all that stuff. Like Rico, like bring it on, man. They could do it. So I was
That's
super excited for this.
that's what I was thinking if they could because like as much as like 118 is great, I would love 112 Rico as well.
Oh, me too.
Oh man, but like
I
the
I don't
brain
do
bug.
118. I don't really collect 118. I'm more
Mhm.
112. But like this line, I could see going
Yeah.
118 for this line because I mean 112 a 112 bug. Let's be real. It would
Oh
be
no,
massive.
it'll be
But
insane.
I would love to own it. But
Hmm.
I would only own one. Now this size, this scale, this is
Yeah.
definitely like a 3, 4, or 5. With some troops. I'm definitely all about that. What about you, Ronald?
Oh yeah, no, this definitely hits right in the nostalgia.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it is that since they are aliens, perspective, either perspective or just these are smaller ones. They're
Mm.
baby ones. And yeah, no, some of the bugs do get big.
Hmm.
Remember when we had Toy Farce on? He dropped us a link to another company that did a huge, basically it was a table size Starship Trooper.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, that's. I'm like, I'm not touching that.
Mm-mm.
But this one, 5.3, like you could fudge it in.
Yeah. I'm just
And
excited to
yeah,
get it and just pose it up because I do own a couple of Godzillas and like Shimu and stuff from Haya,
Hmm.
and they can pose. I mean they're cool, and so I'm just excited for this thing.
yeah, no,
Gibbs is saying,
I'm
do y'all think they make the Marines? Dude, fingers crossed, man. I wish. I hope so. I hope
I,
so.
yeah, no. After getting, I've never went out of my way to get the higher figures, but just from the characters that they've made and getting them in hand, the Daryl
Oh.
I got, the Joker from Persona 5 that I got, like
Hmm.
they're doing good stuff. They're
Yeah, man.
definitely a company that you
Your
have to have
Walking
your
Dead
hands on.
stuff.
Yeah, The
Yeah.
Walking Dead, the Persona 5 stuff, and they got so many other. I remember hearing that the Rambo figure was also very
Mm.
well received. So
Even the
and
RoboCop they made.
and the
Yeah.
That
RoboCop
one was really good.
and a lot of the Godzilla fans are saying like finally there is competition for SH Monster
Mm.
Arts
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because they're
Yeah.
they're they're right there.
I'm excited for the Haya Mega Man line too. I
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got the Sigma from Mega Man X on pre-order, so I'm waiting on him. But like, I want to like circle back to John's comment where like if you ever had like those mega blocks like Halo Marines, this
Mm-hmm.
will work so well with these. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just like scales so great. Mind you, this is super detailed, and the Mega Blocks Marines kind of look, but it
Like a
still
mega
works.
box, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you could definitely make it work. Yeah, for sure.
I'm picturing like a kid commercial. It was like Mega Block Starship Troopers, and it just
Oh, dude, that'd be sick.
yeah.
Oh
But
my
this is,
gosh.
but I could definitely see them do more like the brain bug, like you said.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how if Haya ever did like 118 vehicles or 112 vehicles. I could be wrong, but it will be a great line to start doing that
Start it.
with.
Hmm.
Yeah, with the Starship Trooper stuff. Because they had like I remember with the bugs, they had like some interesting like tanks and ships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was pretty sick, yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about it. Yeah, I think these pictures look great too. Just desert, give me the bugs, all the bugs. Ronald, let's go
Mhm.
to the price of this. I know this is on Big Bad, so they're gonna charge a little bit more and put that tariff fee in there and all that stuff. But
That's actually not so bad.
I
I
mean, it's
feel
it's not
yeah,
terrible, but I wish it was less, let's be honest, but
yeah.
because I do
And,
want to like buy multiples of these.
but
Yeah,
if
that's
you're
true.
if you're buying multiple, like that $6 shipping will probably come in handy there.
Yeah, that's true.
But
There you go.
that's basically wholesale pricing at that point. Yeah.
I kind of wish they did like a 3-pack of these for like $100. I
Oh
would have been like,
yeah.
boom, bought.
A 3-pack will be dope, and then like you will have like interchangeable limbs. Like you got limbs that
Oh,
like shot off or
yeah,
blasted
dude.
off. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now you're thinking.
Yeah.
That might be the. They're gonna reuse the mold. They're probably gonna do something like that. If they
Hopefully.
sell good. Yeah. So, anyways, you guys, that is my pick. It's a Starship Trooper basic warrior bug action figure from Hyatt Toys. So I'm super excited for this one.
Mhm.
There's my alien bug monster pick for the night, I guess.
And
But Koopa Steve,
are we done? Are we done, Jesse?
no,
or-
we are
or-
not
or do
done.
we got
We are
another
not
one?
done. We got one
Okay,
more to
okay.
go. Koopa
It's too
Steve,
Brutus.
this is your time to shine.
Mhm.
What is your pre-order of the week?
Well, before I get into my pre-order of the week, I just like that all our pre-orders are just like figures that haven't been really explored or made before. And I want to keep that theme going on. That hates you if they involve bugs like this. Yeah. Yeah, like basically like I feel like we're in a golden age of collecting, that like we're at this collection nexus. Anyways, that we're getting stuff that like from our childhood, but it's also like stuff that's like basically where the technology has advanced so much that it's not only that we're getting it, it's looking great doing it. Like the bug looks awesome. Kratos looks like I'm still convinced that's a 3D render. That's no way that's a freaking figure. At 112 at best. But this is like a line that I've been wanting since like childhood, as I was a kid. It's also a line that they've tried and failed with like multiple like different companies, and I feel like it's such an iconic like show that everybody loves it, everybody's talked about it, it's been like on everybody's watch list, but we have no like figures. If we get like one or two figures or nothing like fleshed out, and it has a great story, great characters, and great like ships, and I'm talking about Cowboy Bebop, and my future pickup will be this Moderoid like Cowboy Bebop Swordfish 2. So this is, I think, 118, going back to like the 118 scale, and it's a model kit, but
148 scale.
148.
148. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Tinier.
Yeah, no, that's not tiny. I think this version is actually like 12 feet long. No, 12 feet.
Like
Oh my
in
God.
real life, right?
No, 12 inches long. Yeah. 12 inches. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So-
it's just a very, very big ship,
Yeah. No, I'm gonna take this to work. That's what I used to drive my commute. No. 12 inches long or wide. I forgot which one, but it's a really,
Probably
really like
both. Yeah.
big model. And there's two versions. I think it's 172 and then it's 148, but this is like the bigger version. But this ship to me is like iconic. This is like, I've seen people have tattoos of the ship. I've seen like this be like everybody's like license plate placard. It says "See You, Space Cowboy." Like the Swordfish 2 is like, not a lot of people think about it like in sci-fi, but it's just like how it's like a bright red, and it's just that gun mounted on the front, and it looks like a hot rod but as a spaceship, and it's the main character ship. It's basically, you see it, shit's gonna go down, and it's just a fun design. And it's weird that we don't have much of it. I know they've done it before, but the license for Cowboy Bebop just seems to be like all over the place. There's not, I know Loyal Subjects did the line and they only did 2 characters, and then Bandai did the line, and I hope they make more characters. They did like Spike and Vicious, but we don't get much from the ships. Like I would love to see like the Bebop, which is like the ship that they live in, and I would love to see like Phase ship, Jet ship. I would love to see like more like there's like so many fun designs from that show, just from characters and like the everyday life, because it's like set in space in the future. And then what does that mean where like they kind of do the Star Wars aesthetic, like although it's the future and they're in space, everything's a piece of junk. And everything's not always shiny. So this is like one of those things where it's just like the aesthetic, the design, and just everything about it. It's just like it just hit home to me as a kid. And as a model kit, like I love model kits. I didn't mind it was a model kit. And hopefully like they do more or like they do like more figures from this line, but it's definitely one that's on my like on my wish list for like years at this point. Um like I know this is more like painted and dolled up, and I feel like this is gonna be more of a weekend project for me. But I'm actually looking forward to it and like getting to like really like build this thing and then just like bring it to life. And for the price, is not that crazy, to be honest. For me, like this is awesome.
It's like $65.
Yeah, and there's a smaller version. They have a smaller version for I think cheaper. I think it's like $40 or $50. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think this thing looks pretty cool. I'm not familiar. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the property. I know Cowboy Bebop, but like I've never seen an episode. But I mean, Ronald's got the black, the red, and kind of the big ass sword
collection. Yeah, like, this would be a collection Nexus ship for sure.
Yeah,
100%, dude. I haven't really built model kits. I've built some blockies, obviously, but like I'm assuming it's the same thing. It's just kind of a snap together. It's already painted. You just kind of snap it together, right?
Yes and no. So the blockies are more like we're just gonna go into model kit talk at this point. Yeah, the blockies are more like kind of like entry level kits.
Yeah.
So this is, I know Good Smile, they do Moderoid kits. These kits are not as painted. Like you kind of have to like put the details and paint some of them.
Okay.
There's some that does have like the detail depending on like what property like you buy from, whatever, or like some like paint chips and whatnot. But this is like you have to give like TLC and spend like a good chunk of time building.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is not like great, you know, like if anybody wants to get to model kit building, you could definitely pick this up, and then like it'll be like a good learning experience. It's more of an intermediate, but it's like it's not like, you know, it's not as intimidating. It's not like an advanced thing. But definitely like if you're into like building model kits and like you're into like Gunpla, or just like if you're about like blockies, or like you kind of like, it's the same principles that
Sure.
you snip it from the sprues and whatnot, and then you just build it. Yeah, and just follow instructions. Some kits are unforgiving, where if you don't do certain like trims off of the gates, the pieces won't fit together. But I haven't really messed with Moderoid so much. I've heard it's like some good things and bad things from it, but other than all, I think this is like one of those where it's just like you have to bring out like the airbrush or the paints or whatnot to like make it really pop.
Are you well versed in that?
Yeah, I've done mostly like customizing, but like I build like model kits. Like I built some Gundams, and I built some 30-minute missions, and some Kotobukiya kits. And they're pretty fun. Like there's like, I feel like Bandai kits are more like entry level friendly, or and before blockies now it's just like it's more fun. Like I've never had so much fun building a kit, and even though it's just like, I say it's entry level, it's like such a rewarding kit because it feels solid and it feels like an actual figure. Like, you know, I got some of the blocky stormtroopers, and then they felt like so good after like I built them. They move so great, and then it doesn't feel like they're coming apart, you know. And there's some kits like that where it's just like they're straight model kits where they're like just made to be displayed basically. Yeah. But
you're gonna build this thing and take it in the tub and fly it around work.
Oh yeah,
have it out the window when you're driving.
Yeah, I'm gonna get fired the amount of times I'm gonna run down the hallways of my job.
Yeah,
just yeah, pretending I'm chasing some bounties with this. But if you haven't seen Yeah, if you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop, if anybody hasn't seen it, I recommend it. It's just one season. It's a short it's a good watch. It's like space noir. If you love Star Wars, if you love detective
Yeah, man.
stories, it's definitely a good watch.
uh, Gibbs is saying he can't put an IKEA shelf together. He'd be doomed.
I mean, yeah. Um
Eddie Rodriguez says highly enjoyable show. All right,
yeah.
cool. I'll have to. I mean, I've heard of it. I'm not.
Mhm.
I know pop culture and stuff, but yeah, the anime has kind of evaded me. I know this is more up Ronald's alley. What do you think, Ronald? Are you gonna get this thing or what?
Oh man, this is another one. If I get this one, I know I'm gonna want to get more of the vehicles from that show. So
Did they make
that's a
them?
dangerous slope.
Well, the fun
Have they made more of them, or is this the first one?
well, this is a re-release, I believe.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, so they
oh,
made, I think, a version, and this is the DX scale. So it's like Modroid DX scale. And this one, this one is interesting because I'm hoping that this is kind of like they're putting their toes or like their feelers out to be like,
hmm
is there any interest in this, or can we, like, if we put this one and it sells well, can we make more? Because like it, obviously if the fandom wants it, like it's gonna come into existence. So I feel like
hmm
this is one of the things where like this kit kind of went up in the secondary market, I believe, and them releasing it again is kind of like a blessing in disguise because like I think it was going for close to 200 at that point.
Damn.
Yeah, I think the smaller version too. I could be wrong, but yeah, just this is awesome. I want them to make like more uh just more kids in general. And like Good Smile is kind of like in a weird space because they're releasing like a new like line called like Play Meta for model kits. And then they have Moderoid. And I don't know if they're like the same one or one of the same,
Mm.
but like it's not unusual where a company has like two different model kit line. Bandai has like 30-minute missions, sisters, fantasies, and preference now on top of like their figurize, the Pokemon, the Gundam. So it's just this one is kind of like I think Moderoy is more close to like vehicles,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I would love them to like, if this sells out or this sells well, they just do more in general.
Yeah. Just more ships in general.
Hmm.
Yeah, Ronald. I like how you pulled up this picture because it shows you like it's articulated. You know, you got a little
yeah.
guy to put in the cockpit. The guns
How it looks,
move. It looks pretty cool, man.
and
Hmm.
how it looks parked. Because I was looking down here too. It gives you the size once it's assembled. You were not kidding. It is over 14
Yeah.
inches in length. Almost
Yeah.
12 in width. So
Damn,
that's a big boy. That's a big boy.
that'll take up a lot
Mhm.
of shelf space.
Yeah, I was also thinking about how am I gonna display this.
Hang it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, or hang it with fishing line, like pretend,
Yeah.
like make it look like it's flying. Yeah, but yeah, like if I'm gonna go get it, I'm gonna go big and just like this is definitely one of those like dream lines or dream figures, which I hope that this sparks an interest of like collectors or like that show that hey or at least to show the company hey like there's the audience here who
Yeah.
wants this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Vote with your money. If you like it, go get it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think this is cool, man. I'm glad you showed a ship. We don't see a lot of ships on this channel,
Mhm.
so I'm glad you showed it off. Um, but yeah, a little bit out of my league. My money's elsewhere, but I'm happy that companies are making things for collectors like you. But you guys, we did it. We got to
Hey.
know Koopa Steve. We got to check out some archive figures, recent pickups, and some pre-orders of the week. We got to see some alien nipples or whatever the hell those were. We got to see
Club
some cool
shitos, yeah.
figures. Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. What was that again?
We saw a Glup Shadow. Like,
Love Shitos. Yes. Yeah, definitely go back and watch that. That was a good one. Ronald, well worth the $5. Yeah, Koopa. Do you want to tell us where you're at these days? You said Toy Amigos Discord chat is where they can find you.
I guess. No, yeah, I'm at the Toy Migos Discord. Usually in the voice chat every night, just hanging around and just talking toys with other like-minded individuals. Take that as you will, as a good or bad thing, but we have fun. I am also on Instagram at Koopa_Steve. I'm on TikTok, but I don't post much there. I should post much there. And if I'm thinking about getting back into doing commissions, I draw on the side. If you love the collection Nexus logo up here, I helped create that with the brilliant minds at B. And then I'm probably gonna take commissions coming this winter if anybody's interested. I'm gonna try to draw more and just like I do logo work and just like cartoon stuff, but nothing too crazy.
Cool.
Mhm.
Well, we will definitely keep you in mind because we're 130 episodes deep. Maybe we might need a new logo, huh? Right, Ronald? What do you think? I don't know. We'll see. I do like this one.
It's good.
Though, so. But cool, man. Well, thanks for hopping on with us tonight. It was a lot of fun talking toys with you, hanging out. Say what up to the Joker and Hunter and all those guys in the Chat Migo, Toy Migo Discord for us. Miss those
of course.
guys.
Yeah, they miss you too, man. We're all love, bro. All love.
Oh yeah. I am Jurassic_Jesse is where you can find me on Instagram. I just wanted to say thank you to the chat, Gibbs, John, Eddie, all you guys for hanging out, talking toys, keeping that chat alive. I really appreciate you guys, and obviously the replay crew. We see you, we recognize you. Thank you so much. Steve, once again, thanks for hopping on with us and talking toys. It was a lot of fun hanging out. That's about it with me. What about you, Ronald?
That's not Ronald.
Go ahead.
Me?
That's
Just
you.
here. Catch me on Mondays. Just catch me on Mondays. Anywhere where you see Berserk_69, that is gonna be me. And if they're talking action figures, I find myself there. And anybody, that if you know anybody that also likes hearing random people just ramble on about action figures that they love, send them our way. Tell them, hey, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. We are really close to 400. It'll
Let's get over
it'll
that.
make us happy.
Maybe a giveaway or something. I don't
Little
know.
let's do the throwing out hearts. So that's about it. And we'll catch you guys next week with another great guest lined up by Jesse.
Let's go.
Until then,
Hey.
see ya. Goodbye.
All right, later.
The Collection Nexus. Yeah! The Collection Nexus. Woo! The Collection